Up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Oh, look at me. I'm retarded. I'm a globe.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause I'm there for you.
The whole system is designed to disconnect you from your intuition. Why? Disconnected people are easy to manipulate. Everything from sunscreen to politics to the food industry. It's all designed to disconnect and manipulate you. We are in the middle of a war right now, but it's not a traditional war. It's a war on consciousness. It's a war on freedom. This is the time to listen, not to the news. No, your intuition, your gut, your heart. Love is the greatest weapon against darkness. How do you love more? You begin by loving yourself. How do you love yourself? You listen to the messages your body is telling you.
Nobody is coming to save you. Get up. Be your own hero.
Slaves used to work all day, every day, with no pay. But they got free food, water, and shelter. Today, we work all day, nearly every day, and we get paid. But the money we make, we spend on food, water, and shelter. We're still slaves. The only thing that has changed is the illusion of freedom.
I'm scared, Dad.
Do you trust me, son?
Yes.
Come on, son.
Rule number one, never trust anybody.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Now let me see you rock. Drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor then. Now lean then.
Gravy make a splash like Pippin. Shit, that's nothing. Splash. Everybody call me Big Pimpin'. No, I ain't bluffing. I'm with your mom in the kitchen, making blueberry muffins.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
Chicken banana, chicken banana, chicken banana, banana, banana.
I remember when I lost my mind.
We're on the backside of the moon. Never before seen. It's claiming all these news agencies and everything that are ignorant of their own fake history. As I saw earlier, Greg in Colorado, not to be confused with Wyoming or any other random square-shaped state, Colorado. Michael Collins orbited for 24 hours around the moon, while Neil Armstrong and buzzed out Aldrin were down on the surface. So this isn't the first time people have seen the dark side of the moon, supposedly. Okay? I think it's awful odd that the one side that always faces the Earth is pummeled with craters. If that side's always facing the Earth, how the fuck did those craters get there, man? Come on, y'all. You got to think. Got to taste that biscuit right here. All right. Look at there. We got one more quarters out here with us. Here I am. X-Blade baby. Saddle Bum. Yeah. We got US Ape is with us here. David Koresh. Fuzzy Booger. Did you notice how much this resembles the Front Butt Girls? Right? That's not an accident. We coordinate these things here at Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind. You have to know that. We've got, let's see. Anybody else? There's Greg in Colorado. Peter W's here with us to do Moon Biscuits. That's a new thing. I saw somebody put a picture of a fucking tortilla in a frying pan. Said, oh, look at this picture of the moon. Isn't it beautiful? Pretty fucking funny people are. Illumonic. What do we got? Mike Van Dyke. Okay. I gotta get these. I think I should probably clean my glasses too. I'm not having a good time with these. Mr. Tahiti's here with us tonight. Oh, we got all kinds of shit. Did you see that the big tough blowhard caved in, man? He caved. He's trying to make it look like he won some kind of a victory, but actually he just capitulated to what Iran wants him to do. You see, they still control the strait. Now, as far as the ceasefire is concerned, one of the things that was worrying people was Israel. But right now, supposedly, a missile was coming in from Iran like 5 minutes after the ceasefire agreement. And it could have been fired, before the ceasefire agreement or whatever was announced, and it landed in Tel Aviv or whatever. But I highly suspect that it's Israel. Okay? I highly suspect it's Israel. They'll be real tight-lipped on any of the wreckage of it, that are found and anything else like that. Let's not forget, we're dealing with very sneaky, underhanded, devious people. And no trick is too low for them. They don't have a bottom. They'll go as low as they need to go. It's pretty filthy. So that's what we've got on that stage. I've got some shit to come up. Deborah's been sending me things. Okay, so my messenger has been pooched for a couple of days. So Deborah Clark has been sending me some shit. She sent me a Lego movie that was put out. We're going to show that here in a few minutes. But some real quick shit that I wanted to go over real quick. This was Joe Kent. Everybody remember Joe Kent? Everybody hates this fucking guy now because he resigned because he didn't agree with the shit we were doing with Iran and whatnot. And so he put this statement out here, and I was like, yep, this is exactly what I'm thinking right here. First off, I wouldn't trust any fucking ceasefire agreement that was put out there by the U.S. I would not trust it. Every single fucking time it's been broken. Okay? Either by Israel or by us. Attack them right in the middle of negotiations and shit. So, well, how many times, here we are, Charlie Brown and Lucy, right? How many times are you going to try to kick the goddamn football when Lucy keeps pulling it up out of your way? Pretty soon you're going to go, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. I don't want to kick the football. I'm not going to play with you no more. Boom. Real simple. So anyway, let me pull this up real quick. Taste the biscuit. There we go.
Great news this evening that there's been a 2-week ceasefire agreed upon tentatively between us and the Iranians. It's unconfirmed yet if the Iranians have accepted this deal as well, but I hope that they have. It's absolutely essential that we ensure that the Israelis do not sabotage this 2-week ceasefire or eventually the lasting peace that we're trying to achieve with the Iranians. We're on the cusp of being able to have the Strait of Hormuz reopened to hopefully start to get the world energy supply and commerce back online. The last thing we need is the Israelis doing what they have done in past negotiations and targeting the negotiators or taking a series of strikes that escalates the conflict. In order to ensure that we can restrain the Israelis, we actually have to start removing features of the military support that we give to them. We have to take away enough from them that they simply cannot go on the offense, that they're using all their military capabilities that we provide for them and that they have organically for the defense of their country and not for offensive operations inside of Iran. It's absolutely critical that we take this step and don't just take Israel's word for it, that they agree to this ceasefire simply because they have a very bad track record of adhering to these deals. We also have to keep in mind that Israel has a different strategic outcome than we do. Us working towards any kind of a deal with the Iranian government works against the Israeli strategic objectives of toppling this government completely and totally. We have to recognize that in order to properly address Israel, because Israel could spoil any peace that President Trump is working to achieve. So we have to keep that in mind. It's very good news we took this ceasefire. We have to understand that there is no military solution to the conflict right now. Basically, every action militarily that we've taken has only strengthened the regime, and it's done a lot to destabilize the entire region and to take away the security and safety of the free commerce of all of the energy and oil and natural gas that flows out of the region through the Strait of Hormuz. So we have to keep our main objective in mind. It's getting that lasting peace, and we will be the more powerful nation for providing that lasting peace and stability. We will not gain a more powerful position by continuing to escalate the conflict or continuing to strike Iran. In order for us to achieve this goal that we have of bringing about a lasting peace, keeping the Strait of Hormuz open, we have to restrain the Israelis. We have to keep that in mind. So I continue to pray for peace, pray for President Trump, pray for him to have clarity, pray for successful peace negotiations, pray for our men and women downrange in harm's way. Thank you. God bless.
No, he talks reasonably, I think. But man, Cat Turd, all the rest of these people that got Trump's Cheeto dick down their throat, man, they hate this guy. They hate this guy with everything that they own in their body, man, for real. How you doing tonight, D-Man?
I'm doing good. Is that butt cheek Earth?
Yeah, that's the backside of the moon, man.
Oh, it's the ass of the moon. I get it.
Yeah. Watch, I'll show you. Watch, let me pull this down for a second. It's from Artemis.
So I'm the right cheek and you're the left cheek, but you have double cheeks behind you.
I do. It's an enigma wrapped in a
Gravity.
It's gravity.
Saddle bump said crack kills.
It was taken by Fartimus too.
Crack is whack.
Oh my god. Yeah, that shit's falling apart on him all over the place too. And you know, at this point, I got this one picture they tried to post where they showed going over Antarctica. And I'm thinking to myself, in what part of their orbit would they go over Antarctica? Never. And I mean, it looks like somebody just pasted in a fucking Google Earth or something on there.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
Welcome to bullshit Earth.
But I mean, it's like they're making it look so fucking bad. I got some doozies on here. Some supposed footage of the moon going right in front of the Earth and shit. And it's like,
yeah, they were talking to me.
It's really bad sci-fi. It's sort of like they're going, hey, are you people dumb enough? How dumb are you? Here, let's just see what it takes to get you to realize that this is stupid.
Yeah, well, everybody. I don't think anybody really pays attention until it starts costing them money. You know, I don't think anybody even. I think if you walked out and did a man on the street and asked people how much money do we give NASA every day, I don't think 99% of people couldn't tell you.
Well, I had somebody on Twitter said, you think they use all that billions of dollars and stuff to just fake it? And I said, well, of course they're not using it for that. That's got a really limited budget compared to what you're putting into NASA. Because NASA's not, that's just show business. Okay. What they're really doing is they're coming up with DARPA projects and fucking smart dust and active denial systems and directed energy weapons and shit like that. That's where the money's going. Okay. It's going off the books projects.
Black Ops.
Yes. Hey, now, you know, I know some black cops and they're all right. You know, it was black cops that took out Osama bin Laden, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I heard. It was black cops. Or it might have been black ops. Either way, something was black. Happy February. We already had that. Not Joe Cool. Not Joe Cool. What in the fuck? What are you laughing at, Joe?
I heard you say, uh-oh.
You like that background? You like that background?
I know. I just noticed it when I hopped up here, big old cheek. You know, I had to get the skinny. I had to get you. You guys was talking about Artemis. I gotta hear all of that
Jesus.
shit.
Yeah.
And I know. I don't know, but I bet you got some footage that you're gonna show us and something. I bet you got.
There's all kinds of stuff on there. It's almost like I said, man. They're not even fucking trying. You know, they're not even trying. And you know what the thing is that there's a lot of people that are just kind of like just now going, oh, what they sent a rocket? Really? What? A lot of people don't know. They don't give a shit. You know, it's not like back when they did Apollo. I remember the whole world was
stood still. That's right.
Yeah. No, they don't give a fuck anymore. It's just like, yeah, right.
TikTok's a thing now. I don't know what to tell you, man. Hard to compete.
So what do you think about this tough guy folding like a taco again?
I thought it was great. It's so entertaining, isn't it, man? It is so.
Well, see, we knew that it was going to. That I said, look, the worst they could do is drop a couple of Moabs, but it's going to be at great risk because, man, that place is. I mean, it's mountainous. They got shit. Nobody
knows. Massive too. You know, it's hard to destroy. That's like destroying like a few of our states. It's massive. How do you?
So the thing is that I think that the best that they could do is probably one of those Moabs, mother of all bombs.
Yeah,
a fuel air bomb.
Right.
You know that nukes don't exist. And listen, I think Iran knows that too. That's why they haven't wasted their time trying to make one.
What do you see him hitting? Because he was talking about bridges and plants. Do you think the Moabs, that's probably for city shit? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, probably something like that. In any case, his threat is definitely an international war crime if carried out.
I was going to ask you if you thought that.
You know, like the difference between assault and battery, right? The assault is the intent. The battery
is the physical
contact. So even the fact that he would threaten that shit, but he never really came out and said that he was going to use nukes.
He didn't say nukes, but he was like, I'm going to put you back into the dark ages. I'm going to extinguish an entire civilization, I think he said.
Right.
You know, that's kind of heavy, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And all over a mess he created in the first fucking place.
There was no problems before he started all this shit.
You know, and that's what we've joked about this for years. You know, I got like you've seen the meme. It says, look, you can tell Iran wants war with America. Look how close they put their country to all our bases. You know, and that's the thing right there. And through Israel being Israel's proxy. And finally, you know, I put it in this context right here. I'm sure you've seen the movie The Christmas Story with the little kid, Ralphie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. Remember when Ralphie finally breaks bad and kicks Scott Farkas'
that bully
ass?
Yes.
Right? Okay. And here's the important part. What was the reaction of all of the other neighborhood kids who were also terrorized and tormented by this guy? They all realized that he was just a fucking mouth. He wasn't really all that tough. And they just kind of walked away and shook their head like, fuck
Took
that.
his power. Yeah.
Well, that's what's happening on a world stage right now.
I agree. That was a great analogy too, right?
I mean,
he's making all these threats and he has to back down.
Well, yeah, and all these other countries are seeing, you know, look, you talk tough, you go in there, you get your ass kicked, and then you come out and want to talk like you won and shit. If you won, you know, oh, we defeated their navy, then why is the war over? Why is the strait closed? Oh,
exactly.
We've ruined all their missile capabilities. Well, then why is there missile after missile flying toward Israel and everywhere else that's got American bases?
Why are you asking for additional hundreds of billions of dollars that you've knocked everybody out and everything's done?
Why do you send a C-130 with a whole bunch of dudes in Black Hawk helicopters to pick up one pilot? They never done that in Vietnam.
What do you think? It seems silly risking a bunch of people's lives, but what do you think it was a show of?
I think that they were trying to go in there and either try to extract the uranium, or that's one story, or at least they were trying to get a foothold on the ground with like some Delta Force and Rangers and shit like that.
You want to quietly go in there and get a motherfucker. You wouldn't take a C-130. That does not sound logical.
No, not a bit. Why would you need that? And you know, like in Vietnam, they might send 1-2 choppers in, one for cover.
That type of shit, low, fast, right?
Yeah, you know, lower down the harness and shit, pick the motherfucker up and roll. You know, that's how they did it. And not send in, you know, a whole bunch of dudes in a C-130 and everything else like that. You got to land it on the ground someplace on a makeshift runway and whatnot.
Yes,
stupid. And here's the worst part: if that where they went to was 110 or 115 miles from where the pilot went down at.
Right.
So we're supposed to believe that this pilot
made it 100 and something miles.
Went 100 and something miles in 24 hours and linked up fucking air crew. Come on.
No, zero. No. Let me think. Any chance someone would have drove him? Zero. Any chance? No horse or nothing. Horse wouldn't have did 100. I don't see how he could have pulled it off.
He wasn't going to bother. He wasn't going to try to get a ride from somebody or try to find compatriots or anything because there was a bounty on his head.
And he ran around in uniform, right? You know, the odds. You wouldn't even play the odds that you might find a one motherfucker that would take a risk like that. No, you wouldn't do it. These cats are deadly.
Think about these guys that got shot down over enemy territory in World War II, right? They had to make it back. They didn't have a beacon. A lot of times
Right.
the pilots had a map of where they were, of the European area that of their operations.
Yeah.
Sewed inside of their jacket. The lining of their flight jacket was actually that could be used. I have a replica of one. And they would have to try to sneak back from behind enemy lines. They'd have to try to blend in with
I remember that.
population and shit, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
See if you can find the French underground and, you know, send in a B-17 and a fucking Navy ship and shit. We got to get this pilot. If it's the last thing we do, we got to do it.
It pretty much had to be John Wick or something. It had to be some movie shit, you know, where they go in someone's backyard, change clothes, and just happen to leave the keys in the car. And, you know, it had to be some really phony ass shit to pull that off.
So Trump's pissed off because CNN, what they had reported about the 10-point plan, which is on this ceasefire, which is basically the Iranians are dictating shit. See,
yes, they're declaring victory. Yes, Iran is declaring a victory. Yes.
And this is what he said. He said, based on conversation. Now, we don't know that any of this really took place.
Right.
We
And he
really
lies
don't.
a lot. We should
I know.
not be quick to believe him. Right.
Even when he was doing that thing and he says, he went off on some tangent about the fucking Sharpies and how much money he saved.
That was
Like 10 minutes later, the guy, the CEO of Sharpie, said that never fucking happened, man.
Oh, right. Yeah,
it's just
crazy.
make shit up on the spot.
Like he can't get sacked. That tells me when he's not in front of a camera, he lies to no end. If he's that fucking goofy to lie in front of a bunch of news people.
Would you see him at the Easter egg thing with the kids?
I just saw him talk. I didn't see what he actually did. I just saw the little clip.
He's sitting here with these kids talking to him about how Sleepy Joe is crooked and Obama. You know, little 4 and 5-year-old kids and stuff, and then ask them who their favorite president was, you know.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. He blaming Obama and Biden to the kids.
He can't get away from it. He said, he was talking to him about the fake news press and shit.
And the fake, oh my God.
These kids are there to go, you know, the Easter egg hunt, the president. This guy's some kind of a creepy fucking yellow dude, man.
It's embarrassing that people don't see that it ain't obvious that they let all of this go. These, you know, if Biden sniffed hair, and I'm not a fan of his either, everybody was all over it. This dude can, you know, do all the crazy shit he get away with talking. His insecurity is just pouring out and no one says nothing.
I know. They're afraid of him. Okay, he's got these yes men around him that are afraid of him. I mean, think about this. Okay, little Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio, right? Yeah. Look at that motherfucker with his ears and shit. He looks like a little elf. He looked like a taxi cab coming down the road with his doors open.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like some kid who was bullied and would have never had power. He's, you know, he's scared to death.
So here he is, and he was a never Trumper guy, right? And he's just sucking ass now. So much so that Trump decided that all of his guys in his cabinet had to have Florsheim shoes. So he ordered them all Florsheim shoes. Guess their shoe size. He guessed their shoe size. He got them for Rubio. These fucking things were at least 3 sizes too big for his feet. The fucker still wore them because he was afraid to tell Trump that they was the wrong fucking size.
Wow, I would think that was his character, though. You know, he looks like that type of cat to me.
They're all like that. Look, whatever they have to do to get where they want to go, they'll you know, literally suck a dick.
Christy Nome, the girls are a good example of that. All the ones who's getting clearing house right now, they would do anything, say anything. You know, they were the worst for him.
Look at Bondi, right? She was there. Yeah. President Trump has done a lot of great things. The Dow and all this.
The Dow right now.
Here's how bad this was. Within an hour of her being fired at the DOJ, they have the pictures of like the, you know, the attorney general, the deputy attorney general, blah, 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 right on the wall.
Yeah.
Within an hour of her getting fired, they had taken that picture off the wall.
Damn, they that thorough.
And it was
Oh
in
my
the
God.
trash. In the
It was in the
trash.
trash.
In the fucking trash right there near where those pictures are at.
This is crazy. Oh, yeah. They mad at her. I heard she was begging for her job, and he said no. Yeah.
And she's too saggy for Hooters now, so I don't know where she's going to work or what she's going to do.
One of these girls are going to betray him, right? Just so not one of the girls, someone's going to betray him just because of all the sacrifices they made. Some of them is going to betray him.
What do they say, Joe? Hell hath no fury like
a woman scorned. Probably one of the girls.
Oh, hasn't this woman seen all of the unredacted files? After all, she was the one directing what to redact out there, right? Oh,
yeah.
Ann Bondi didn't kill herself.
Right. If it comes out tomorrow, she didn't kill herself. Just that. What you reading here, Sam? I totally.
So he says he talked to this field marshal of Pakistan, and wherein they requested that I hold off the destructive force being sent tonight to Iran, and subject to the Islamic Republic.
Go ahead. They don't say us already, he's lying, but go ahead, man. It's no sense.
And subject to the Islamic Republic of Iran agreeing to the complete, immediate, and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz, I agree to suspend the bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks. Give you time to rearm, huh?
What do you think? Besides that, right?
Exactly. Look, man, he's a small hat too. Come on. This will be a double-sided ceasefire. Oh, in capitals there. He means it. The reason for doing so is that we have already met and exceeded all military objectives in our
you're so weird, Trump.
Definitive agreement concerning long-time peace with Iran and peace in the Middle East. You get rid of Israel, you'll have peace in the Middle East. We received a 10-point proposal from Iran and believe it is a workable basis on which to negotiate. Almost all the various points of past contention have been agreed to between the United States and Iran, but a 2-week period will allow the agreement to be finalized and consummated. Rearm. On behalf of the United States of America as president and also representing the countries of the Middle East, it is an honor to have this long-term problem close to resolution. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President Donald J. Trump, I have to go rape a child now.
P.S.
I mean, give me a fucking break here.
I've achieved every goal that I set out. Then why are you still talking about destroying and blowing them off the map if you thought you'd achieve everything? And was opening the Strait of Hormuz on that goal, that list of goals you had, because you didn't achieve that at fucking all.
Here's part of it that he didn't tell you about, right? The Iranian peace deal will be negotiated, not the American one. This includes full sanction relief, war reparations for all the shit that we had to bomb. That means compensation for them 170 fucking schoolgirls that you killed.
Right.
Okay. Infrastructure that you destroyed, weapons that you destroyed, all that shit. You had no right to go in there. That there's going to be a regional ceasefire and a $2 million toll for the Strait of Hormuz. Now, that $2 million will most likely have to be paid in Chinese currency too.
And it will translate. Well, I don't know. We don't have a lot of oil. I don't know what we got going through there, but that $2 million will go to the consumer. It is, whatever country is doing it, they're gonna, put it on the other end, and the consumer of these products, if it's oil or whatever, they're gonna end up paying for it.
Have you been watching any of these Lego movies, bro?
I used to watch them. There's some new ones.
The ones that Iran has been putting out, man.
I don't think so. Movies? I don't think I've seen them.
Yeah. They've been putting out these little shorts, and they've been totally trolling the fucking United States.
What else? I'm trolling. Hey, somebody. I thought they was great. Yeah, I don't Lego shit though.
Let me get the right one.
Yeah, they're good at that. They're the greatest fucking trolls in the world. Did you know that when Trump agreed to the deal, fucking sirens started going off in Israel. It was like fucking Iran was. I was like, all right, now that they done sat down, we finna tear you up. And then it come out, Israel has agreed to a ceasefire too. I bet you did, motherfucker. Without the U.S., I bet you did.
Yeah, I guess it's if that regional thing that they're talking about, if that means the Israelis too, but Israel will fuck it up. You watch. I bet you that siren coming in and that missile didn't even come from Iran. I'll bet you it came from Israel.
Playing the game.
Oh, look, Iran's breaking the ceasefire. No,
right.
Your own people. You've got that. What do they call that? The not the Samson option. The Hannibal directive. Where you kill your own people if it to the benefit of the war effort. See.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, this is pretty good. You'll like this.
The Strait of Hormuz is a vital artery. Any disruption will be met with overwhelming force. Our naval fleet is on high alert. This is not a threat.
The price is spiking. It's over 150 now. This is insane. What's happening? Sell everything. The market's crashing. The news says it's global. Oil is at 200.
Ooh.
Sell everything. The markets are crashing. Oil is exploding. Get out now. What bloodbath? Down 10%. This is the moment to don't run. Yeah.
Launch sequence confirmed. All stations green. Roger. Throttles to mill. Cat ready. Full power. Launch.
This is out of
Crisis
Iran.
is worsening. Protests are spreading worldwide.
We must stabilize supply lines immediately.
Agreed. Deploy emergency reserves now. I'm activating protocols. We must address the protesters.
Freedom now. End the war. Justice for all. No more oppression. The world is watching. Stand with us. We will not be silenced. Freedom.
The line holds. Strait of Hormuz is secure. Confirmed. No breaches. Forces are positioned. Good. Maintain discipline. Report anomalies immediately. Understood. Control is absolute.
Ooh.
General quarters, all hands, man your battle stations. What's that? Now, move out. Launch alert, scramble the fighters. They're closing fast. Get those birds in the air. This is unbelievable. How long do we have to wait?
I knew this would happen. The supply lines are breaking down everywhere. The Strait of Hormuz is blocked. This is a catastrophe. Our reserves are depleted. Protests are erupting everywhere. We must stabilize the markets immediately. Agreed. This summit must produce results. Move the new systems to the flank. Reinforce the line. Copy. Launchers deploying. Radar is scanning. Perimeter secure. All units hold positions. The situation is unstable. We must proceed with caution. I agree, but the risks are too great. We need more time to assess the consequences. Hesitation could be fatal.
The shelves are completely empty. This is insane. How are we supposed to live?
Arguing won't help. We need to find something.
Find what? It's all gone. Blame the oil prices.
The defenses are collapsing. We must reinforce now. No, a counterstrike is our only option. Sir, the projections are dire. We need to decide. Counterstrike, that's suicide. Inaction is worse. The strait is reopened on our terms. Operations proceed. Acknowledged. Forces are in position. Victory through discipline.
Oh. Damn.
Breaking news. World leaders announce de-escalation of conflicts. Ceasefires are holding. Markets are stabilizing. Global reactions are mixed. Relief, but also shock and disbelief.
Wow. Some definite possible scenarios in that. Thank you, Deborah, for sending that.
Up, Cubby.
Hey.
Cubby?
No nukes then, huh?
Oh, of course not. Of course not. Well, he's going to hold off for 2 weeks, and they've got a ceasefire agreement. Now, we don't know that he really does. You know, we can't
he say anything, right?
You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we won. There you go.
I don't believe that for a second.
No, shit, no. No,
I mean, if Iran even agrees to this supposed, which I don't even think is a real thing, supposed ceasefire, they'd be just as dumb. So you're going to get burnt 3 times? Come on.
Right, exactly. Let's see, where was I at on this? I had another. Oh, yeah, there was this one. Yeah. So must be how Iran celebrated the ceasefire minutes after the announcement, like Joe was saying. Minutes after the announcement, they're raining down barrage of missiles at Israel.
Hopefully.
That's some troll shit, Joe. That's crazy.
Why would you have to? It's like when they get these bills approved or whatever, they wait till the last final seconds. It's like, come on, like you didn't know what you're gonna do already.
Yeah.
This is crazy shit right here. I was gonna smoke some weed during that shit, and I didn't. I got mesmerized. It happens to me sometimes.
It's because you're stuck in the crack.
I am stuck in the crack. We're all stuck in the crack.
Well, let's talk about this pilot that was shot down over Iran that the U.S. government did an extraction on. You all realize it's bullshit, right? Let me explain why. One, his plane was shot down in one area, and he was picked up 114 miles away from it. How did he get 114 miles in 24 hours if, as Donald Trump said, he was injured? That's number one.
Period.
Number two, the U.S. government used a total of 4 C-130 planes to go get him. Supposedly, we landed at a unused Iranian airbase. There's not an unused Iranian airbase anywhere in Iran right now. That's number two. Number three, they said that 2 of the planes had to be blown up so they didn't fall into foreign hands. Once again, bullshit. Number three, we have seen no evidence of the pilot. He has not been brought out for any propaganda purposes, which you know that Donald Trump would be doing to prove that he did something to save an American's life. That's another one. Number 4, where did this plane snatch happen? At one of the nuclear holding facilities that Iran has. Once again, you're going to tell me it was unguarded? This was a snatch and grab for uranium that went bad for the United States. Douchebag Donnie doesn't want to admit it because then once again he has to admit that he fucked up, Pete Hegseth doesn't know what he's doing, and the American public is being lied to by our government.
Man, that makes
Why
way more
else did the
sense.
U.S. government tell the satellite companies they want us to not be able to see any satellite imagery from the war? They did this effective immediately when this bullshit plan happened.
That makes way more sense. I didn't think of that, but I wasn't aware that that number of C-130s and whatnot. I wasn't aware of that shit. You guys just told me. So
This kind of guy that wears pajama pants to Walmart. That's true.
he's trying to right because they wanted that shit. A couple of days ago, he say, "Make no mistake, it's all about the nuclear shit."
That shit though, real quick, that shit about wearing your fucking pajamas to the store.
No, man.
Hey, you want to go to the store? Yeah, hang on, let me put my pajamas on.
Yeah, but they're not pajamas to people that weren't. Those are like they're all, all encompassing. They wear those for everything. They wear those for weddings. They wear those for
carrying a little teddy bear. What the fuck, man? You want to see some silly ass shit?
Those are school clothes.
Watch this dumb shit. What is that right there?
You mean the shadow?
Yeah, it's going in front of the moon. See it?
I gotta guess.
Yeah, that's real.
That looks so bad.
I know. It's why.
What was that supposed to be even?
That was supposed to be the moon passing in front of the Earth, and you're seeing the side that nobody has ever seen before. Because Michael Collins, every time he went around the dark side of the moon, he closed his fucking eyes. Right?
Yeah.
That's according to their own dumb fucking history. You know,
I like the
down on the moon. The other guy orbited the moon while they were down there bouncing around and collecting rocks and whatnot. Then they blasted off in the top half of that crack house fort thing and went up and somehow intercepted Michael Collins, got back in the little capsule thing, and then they jettisoned away the rest of the LEM, and nobody knows where the fuck it went. The end. But anyway, he had to see the dark side of the moon if he was going around it. Am I right? So now these places are saying it's never before seen by human eyes, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Who was Michael Collins?
He was the part of the
Apollo three
crew.
Oh,
with Buzz and
Neil Armstrong and Michael Collins.
They would have slingshotted as well. It makes sense. They should have seen something.
Right. Yeah, he would have had to. That's their story. But now they're saying nobody's ever seen it. Are you saying that the first moon landing never happened then? What's going on?
I didn't get past that first picture you showed. That looks like, are you telling me they kept the camera open, kept that still, and got that continuous shot, that beautiful fucking shot? Is that what they're saying? You sure?
That's what they're saying. I'm saying it's an AI reproduction of something. Because everybody knows that nobody can leave the Earth system. That's ridiculous. Here you go. More tacos for y'all.
Well, happy Taco Tuesday. Trump always chickens out. Donald Trump has decided to delay the annihilation of an entire civilization for 2 weeks. But we still have a problem.
There must be something wrong with Trump.
Yep, there is a lot wrong with Donald Trump. And mainly it's the fact that he is an erratic chaos demon.
I don't care.
That's right, and he doesn't care. We can't go one fucking day without going through a roller coaster ride of emotions.
It's not possible.
So this little delay in his murderous war crime threats means nothing, changes nothing. We still need to get this motherfucker out of office.
What is it called? The 25th Amendment?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're all tired of this shit.
I like her little skits, but I don't think I would like her in real life if she's actually like that.
She sounds like the nanny. She sounds like Fran Drescher a little bit. And if that ain't annoying, I don't know what is.
Not quite as Jewy though, you know what I'm
Not
saying? That's the thing that gets me. Oh, Irving. Oh, Irving.
You know
Tell
that
me about your bank account, Irving.
you know that chick's married to Dr. Shiva?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I shouldn't
They
even brought that
deserve
name
each
up.
other.
I shouldn't
They
even brought
deserve
that
it.
name up.
I've talked to Dr. Shiva. He's a dumb fuck. He is.
Yeah, I know. He's
A lot of
Demon's
these
favorite.
people are. I can't believe it. Like I was talking to about this on a whole array of shit with some of these people with their big blue check marks, these big fucking influencers on actual shit. Dude, I had the motherfucker crying damn near. He could not keep up. He's like talking all this shit about the Iranians and all this other. And I said, what the fuck do you know about the Iranians, man? And he goes, oh, they chant death to America. I said, okay, do you know the history of Iran at all? Do you? No, you don't?
Persians.
You know what led to the fucking Islamic Revolution in 1979? Do you know what led to that? No, you don't. You don't get it. You don't realize how the United States and Israel has been an enemy toward Iran since 1956. Come on, man. You got to understand. What's up, McCovey? You got something?
I was going to say House of Bad Influence was asking if he can come in. I was like, well, I assume Sav will let you up as long as you act right.
Yeah, if you don't act like a butt crack. Oh, he's back there. I didn't see anybody pop in.
Don't act like a butt crack. Don't act like a butt crack.
The fucking dogs didn't bark, man. I didn't know you were there.
Well, cheers, guys. Gentlemen, thank you for having me. You guys are
right on.
watching it. You guys are funny. I was sitting backstage just laughing my ass off. Like, what weird fucking times we're living in, man. Oh my god.
Man, isn't it? It is fucking hilarious.
You can't make this shit up. You can't.
It just gets worse.
You wouldn't think so.
No.
I never thought I'd be seeing like, a war taking place and you're learning about it with fucking Lego movies, man. Are you really?
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I got into it with somebody, one of these fucking influencers. And I got into it with him and shit. And he says, oh, you like Iran? I says, well, actually, I don't have a preference. I don't know Iran, but I do know they haven't attacked anybody in over 250 fucking years. I do know that we've been avidly aggressive toward them ever since they overthrew the puppet Shah that we put in there, and got rid of the Western influence out of there. So there's a lot to be said about that. So I believe they have the moral high ground. Doesn't mean I want to live in Iran or any other goddamn thing like that. That's stupid, right? But they do have the moral high ground.
Know that Canada sold 2 CANDU reactors to Iran in the early 2000s, like around 2000, 2001. I know guys who went over there to Iran and helped install these 2 CANDU reactors, nuclear reactors.
Well, I mean, I asked the dude, I'm like, how old? I'm thinking this guy's like, what, maybe 30 years old. And I'm like, you dumb motherfucker. I was around when that Islamic Revolution took place. I watched that shit, man.
I remember that shit.
I watched it when they took over the American embassy. And don't anybody wonder why they only took over the American embassy and held hostages? I wonder. That's quite suspicious, isn't it?
One man's
okay, sorry, guys. I'm sorry. My name's Chris. I'm from Canada.
Okay, Chris.
And
I feel like I'm in an AA.
Reactors in 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess we're bombing them now.
Yeah.
I hope there's no Canadians still there working there, because there was Canadians on those nuclear reactors helping the Iranians.
Well, he had threatened. I don't know if they've hit any of them or not. But I know that he was certainly threatening.
Well, they said that they hit him, and supposedly they destroyed them twice. They destroyed them again. The first time he was like they totally destroyed them all, and then the second time,
we've won this war like 9 times now. Holy shit! That's what I was saying.
I think his girl is going. Well, she's already gotten in trouble, but the one, well, I forgot which one of them came out and said that there was zero, Department of Defense, Department of Intelligence, 0% chance of a nuclear threat because we totally destroyed them and all of that. Then when 8 days later, 12 days later, when the war kicks off, Trump was like, there was a nuclear threat and we had to take it out. And then she was like, they said, in your intelligence, the head of your intelligence just come out and say that there was zero. Are you going against your own intelligence? So and so, like, yep, that's the beginning of the end. Yeah. He don't like that shit.
That's Google. People still fucking with Google. Here you go. Here's another one for you. It's the USA 2026. Port of Jebel, UAE, Nigerian Airport, Oracle Office, Dubai, Emirates Global, Aluminum, Dubai International Airport, Al Reliant Refinery.
They gonna tear Dubai off, bro. Oh, they trolls. Oh, wow. They some trolls, yo.
See him eating a taco?
Straight up trolls, bro.
You got to admit they really got it going on with that shit, man.
Oh,
They really
yeah.
do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if he ever see one of those, he gonna lose it.
Guys, my connection kind of sucks. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
I'm gonna switch over to the phone and just sit and chat and listen until this thing does whatever the hell it's doing. It might be
Just so you know, we can hear you well.
So remember, the reason I had to be on the backup yesterday, it wasn't anything to do with YouTube. It was actually StreamYard.
Oh.
I had a message on StreamYard when I come on here today, and it said that they were experiencing these problems and they were working it out. But see, it let me go on my backup channel, but not on my main channel. But here's
That's what I was about to ask.
Like, what the fuck?
How would that make a difference?
No clue, man. I don't know. I don't even ask shit anymore. What a fuck ever, you know.
I didn't even notice when I clicked. I just clicked on it.
This,
And
here
wasn't
you
sure if
talk,
this
made
is
me
her.
pick up my blunt again. So
Oh, I like this. You guys will like this too. It says the government is like a box of chocolates, but without any chocolates in it. Also, the box that takes your money.
that's great.
Just be
There-
thankful you're not getting bombed yet.
There's a thing there's a view you don't get every day, huh?
It's a Butte, Clark.
That's it. Comb over, baby.
Is
That's
that? Oh, that cannot be real. Let me zoom
Yeah,
in. That
that's-
cannot be
Yeah,
real.
that
That was
at the
disgusting.
Easter. That was at the Easter thing.
Right next to the butt.
Remember that thing? Remember that?
Like raw booty or something. That's disgusting.
Remember that
yeah.
Poltergeist 2 movie? Remember, or in Poltergeist when it was that preacher? He's like, God is in his holy. It's what fucking hair all fucking balled it off and shit like that.
I declare this room clear.
Shit in his pants.
This
God
room is
damn.
safe. Are you sure about that?
What's that?
This room is clear. No, it's not.
Look at here's all that happens. The atmosphere in the streets. These people were lining bridges in Iran. They were gathered all over the place and shit. They're like, "We're not. Fuck you. We're not scared
They
of
was
you."
holding hands across the bridges and the power plants and all these targets they say they were gonna hit. The people were out there with signs and shit. Yeah.
The only thing Trump has done is actually that song's available on iTunes too.
Yeah, that's my ringtone.
Is it? Awesome. All he's done is galvanized all the Iranians together, even the different tribal.
Fine.
sects
Why
and
can't
stuff.
they go over to Iran and fucking figure that shit out? Why the fuck do they have to bring that here to our shores, man?
I
We
don't
used to
know,
have a
man.
big pond called the Atlantic. They used to separate.
Wait, what came to our shores? And we ain't never been touched, right? What came to our shores?
Right, we're over there. We're fucking with them.
Yeah,
That's
why?
the whole-
Well, we have
that's
to
a-
fight them over there, so we don't have to fight them here. That was the whole.
Why we had to fight
Well, wait,
them here?
why would we want to fight them here? What are they doing that we would need
No,
to
that
fight
was the
them?
thing. That was the big thing about Canada. We got to fight them over there, so we don't have to fight them here. No, wait, that was 9/11. Like after 9/11, it's like, no, we got to fight them over there, so we have to fight them here.
Yeah,
bullshit.
and then we found out it was
all
done
bullshit.
by.
It was
Then
all
we found
bullshit.
out 9/11 was done by Jews anyway. So.
Oh,
What the
fuck,
hell?
don't get me started on that shit. Fuck, we
Yeah.
can go down all kinds of rabbit holes there, man. Listen, I'm new here. Thank you for having me on here. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. And
Oh, that guy over you was more rabbit holey than you'll ever be, bro. I'm just saying.
oh fuck, man, I've been saying the same shit since the 90s. I got punched out for fucking being antiseptic back in
Oh,
1992. For fuck's sakes, man. Like I pointed out back in 93. I pointed out, guys, we're being. I tried to apply for jobs at Magna in Ontario, Southern Ontario. I tried to apply for jobs. They wouldn't fucking hire me because I wasn't fucking Pajit, right? Because they wanted to hire nothing but Pajites, man.
Yeah.
So I assume that was part of the programming to get you to hate Fajites and go want to kill them.
No.
Or when they kill
No,
them,
I
to
have
get you
nothing
to
against-
okay
listen,
it. That
I
was
have
what I
nothing
would
against
assume.
someone. Okay, someone who wants to go to another country because we're just dishing out fucking money. Come to Canada, motherfucker. You'll be rich, bitch.
Yeah, and they
Come
have
on over.
toilets. They
Yeah,
have
put your
toilets in
indentured
Canada.
servitude when you get here, right? Like that. We're fucking slaves too, but
I'll tell you what, I had with somebody calling one of them fucking things,
I
calling
think that's
up,
what I
trying to
was
tell me
saying.
something or whatever. And I just told the dude, and I says, dude, I don't trust anything you say because of your accent, man. I don't even trust anything that you say at all.
who, me?
No, the Indian guy.
Oh,
Indian guy on the
Hey,
phone.
sorry. Listen.
I said, I don't trust you due to your
Yeah.
accent. No, listen, I'm originally from Michigan. We're kind of like displaced Canadians, man. You know,
Oh, you Michiganers, yeah. Well, you guys got those Asian carp too, eh? You keep those fucking Asian carp down.
Hey, mine, I don't live there no
Asian
more.
carp.
I ain't lived there for 30 years.
Fucking serious, man. Asian
Hopping
those
out of the
Asian carp
water.
get the Great Lakes, we're fucked. You know that, right?
Lampreys, man.
That's what stopped them.
They're harmless.
Well, lampreys,
They just look crazy.
I've caught fish with lampreys on them, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah, they're harmless to us.
Oh, what's this?
I know, us Great Lakes fishermen, we love our salmon or Chinook and fucking coho.
Walleye.
You sound
and
Canadian.
walleye. Too, yeah,
Chinook. Chinook. You sound Canadian.
There you go. There's another one.
7 a.m. on the metro, coffee in my hand. Phone screen glowing with the end of the land. Trump says deal is done. Iran says no, he didn't. And dying tonight, but I'm just sitting. Swipe up, he says they want peace, we got the prize. Swipe down, force and base, look at their eyes. One says stocks at 8, the other says lies. Markets bouncing up and down while the deadline flies. Bubble pops, I'm on my PC, making this track while the world leaders gamble with the civilization pack. 2 weeks to recession, that's what my brain predicts. If they blow the homo straight, we'll be eating politics. Coffee cold, word on fire, but the beat goes on. Hope civilization if I don't, but I got a song. Swipe, scroll, panic dance, modern life routine. Double weed with the caffeine buzz, best commute I've seen. They were broken 2 weeks. Yeah, but Iran wants peace. He tweets.
It's no, there's you know, they're on top of it.
Oh man, they got some really good ones too. What is that one?
Who'd have thought the Iranians could out meme Americans, man? Like,
oh my God, they're great. The shit they've been putting out is just phenomenal.
The Lego stuff is pretty impressive.
Let me see. I got some other ones that I have on here.
I don't think they could out meme us, but no one wants to meme them because everybody, like, you know, well, most same motherfuckers are like, shit, we the ones who attacked the war. You're just gonna look twice as bad if you doing the shit that Hex does every day and just talk about how they blew up a bunch of shit and killed a bunch of people.
Oh, here's one of the green screen glitches on the Artemis already.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh, hang on. I did this wrong. Shit. Where's my escape key?
They'll always find a yes man. Like, they'll fire everybody until they find a yes man that'll do what they want.
Yes. Yes. They should have learned that from Trump's first presidency.
He's surrounded by yes men. That's all he has.
Anyone who doesn't agree with him, he fires them.
And he don't care, though. He doesn't care as long as they just keep saying yes, even if they're people that were vehement never Trumpers, right? You look back at what Marco Rubio said about him. Said he was crazy. He should never be president. No, he lies all the time. Rubio
JD said he was
said the same thing. Lindsey Graham said the same thing. JD Vance said that he would have to hold his nose and vote for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, it's on video, right?
Yes. Yes, we've shown it on here, man. It was like incredible, all the shit that they had been saying and now what they're saying. You know, he's like, oh, he's the greatest dude in the world. And
however, gentlemen, you just got to vote harder. Vote harder next time.
Vote harder. Yeah.
That's what you got to do. Anyway, they got a little bit of a glitch going on here with this thing.
One for the music and one for the road. Drop the beat to the rhythm, take us back to the show. Show your love for the people when they come, when they go. Lead your next generation and the next episode.
Whoa, look, there's the overlay for the outside of the ship. Look. Right there's the overlay for the nose of the ship in there, and they're in the inside. Look at that shit.
Hey, you know
I think it said TFE on it. Another thing too is that thing didn't leave a shadow.
Yeah, there's so many.
I heard about this. I've never seen the vid, but I heard some people talking about that today. They say that source there is whatever news station or whatever was covering it that they left their chroma key on, but the original has no such artifacts. But I hadn't seen the video. I assume that's what they were talking about.
You have to put the chroma key on at the source, man. You can't do it from the other place. Why would they be doing it at all?
The news station?
Why would they be using chroma key at all?
The news station used chroma key, not the original footage. They all do. They all do, right?
No.
Everybody news station has a weather something. They got the chroma keys for graphics and stuff.
They have that in the studio.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They're not saying that the people on the ship had it, or NASA, none of them was chroma key in it. They're saying the people who covered it
obviously
had their chroma key on.
Okay, Joe.
Well, this was just people hurt. I didn't see the video like I told you, but it makes sense if you think about it.
Not really.
Okay.
No, it don't make it.
What's interesting is that President Trump has said he'll take down all of the bridges. He'll destroy all of the bridges. Well, there are a lot of bridges in Iran. If you look at a flat map, you might wonder where the bridges are. If you look at a topographical map, you can see there must be an awful lot of bridges in Iran because of the mountainous nature, particularly of southern Iran and western Iran. There will be many, many bridges. And Iran's own Bridge Maintenance Survey listed 300,000 bridges, some small, some large. Clearly, the United States is not going to attack them all, but it might attack some, and it might attack some which are symbolically quite important, like this bridge that was attacked last week now, the B1 bridge that was still under construction, which is part of the infrastructure of Tehran itself as the capital. Something interesting about this. Bridges can be attacked. They're not that easy to actually destroy completely. It takes an awful lot of attacking to actually get at the structure of the bridge itself. Generally speaking, you've got to get explosions right down on the ground going upwards rather than missiles coming downwards. So, of course, bridges can be severely damaged. They can be put out of action for a long time. But 330,000 bridges destroyed can't happen. Some bridges destroyed and put out of action, yes, of course, that can happen and probably will happen if this threat is carried out.
Logical.
$300,000 fucking bridges. What's that supposed to do for them? How's that help?
Help them or us? It don't help anybody.
You know, the military. What's the strategic value? That's what you'd have to look.
Will it open that Hormuz Strait, which is all anybody care about?
Yeah, but you're not going to open a strait by pissing them off and blowing up one of their 300,000 fucking bridges,
or even all 300,000. I don't think it succeeds in opening the strait. Yeah.
Listen, like I said, Ralphie has fucking lost it and beat the shit out of Scott Farkas. And the whole fucking neighborhood's fucked. That's why everybody's going, you know what? I'm going to make a deal with Iran. France, Italy, Spain made a deal. Poland told the United States, kiss off. We're not giving you no missiles.
Yes.
Nobody wants to help. They're just sitting there. Oh, you want our support? Okay. Hey, no, Trump, you can do it, buddy.
Nobody wanted to use people's places for bases. He wanted them to help send ships that are straight. None of that. No, thank you.
He's not going to get elected again. He knows he can't anyways. But
he's going to go to.
Hey, if he's a wartime president, look out, motherfucker.
He's got a shot.
Didn't you hear? He said that he was going to learn Spanish. He's real good at languages. He can learn a language, and he's going to run for president of Venezuela. That's what he said. He said that.
Canada next. Okay, Stan.
This is all just to manipulate the markets again, because he knows the economy is going to shit. Gas prices.
Yeah, he's showing signs of desperation, like a guy who knows.
Here in Canada are just wondering why, and there's guys in the States wondering why we don't do the same thing and just don't fucking just. Why don't we have the day of the rope? These guys are traitors, man.
I know.
To be a traitor used to hang for that shit about 50 years ago. Not even, man.
Still should be.
Massa is hard on you over here, man. You go out and protest, man. They will shoot you, run you over, lie on you, and the press will back them up.
And in the end, they don't really fucking care if you holler and scream and all the
Yeah.
Sharpies and all
Okay,
the fucking
let's
poster
go
boys
back to
in the world.
who owns the press?
Listen,
What press? Okay,
The
let's
small
go back
hats.
to that. What press? What press?
Certainly
Who's
anything
controlling the narrative,
mainstream.
man? The
Anything
people that control the
mainstream.
narrative are starting to lose control of the narrative, man. They're getting
Look,
scared.
I've said
I
this
love it.
before, and I'm going to say it again. That it is time for pitchforks and torches.
Okay,
Now,
again,
listen to me.
Google, right?
Listen. The first step that they will do with the pitchforks and the torches is try to convince the pitchfork people that the torch people want to take their pitchforks away. Okay? Then they've won because you're going to fight with one another. No, we need to unite.
Brilliant.
Pitchforks. You must have both.
Brilliant.
It's true.
Write that shit down, so.
Once you have mob, once
It's
mob
another
rules,
Stavism.
you're fine.
Yeah, he says it all the time.
No, but they want civil war in Canada and the States. They want civil war, but but the problem with that is, like, again, going back to mob rule, the mob, there's no controlling the mob, man, until the mob's done. It's like the French Revolution, until everybody's heads cut off. It doesn't matter. There's innocent people who get their heads cut off. They don't care.
The
Who's
mob
controlling the
don't
mob?
get together if you keep them.
You can't control the mob. Once that pendulum swings back, man, holy fuck, look out. Right?
But we're saying the mob, Saab's analogy, the mob can't even gather because they're fighting each other.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. And while Israel and the Zionists infiltrate and subjugate our government and our judicial structure and every facet of our socio-economic political paradigm, they've got you convinced that it's those goat fucking Muslims are coming after you.
Yeah.
How come everywhere I look there's a little hat? How come everywhere I look
Tommy
there's
Robinson and Jordan Peterson and all those guys, man,
boy.
big time psyop fucking motherfuckers.
You got that right.
Right? Clean your room, son. Right? Keep your room clean your room.
I just happen to have a picture of the deadliest virus on earth.
Okay.
Right here. That is the deadliest virus on earth right there.
Only one remedy.
Just saying. For entertainment purposes only.
See, I'm in Canada. I'm going to jail. If I was in the UK right now, I'd be going to jail hanging out with you guys.
Stream your
Right, I never thought of that. The difference in the laws over there and
right.
Well, you know you've got yourself on a list now, though, right? You're
Buddy, I
definitely
know I'm on a list. I've been on a list for like fucking 4 years now. I had fucking CSIS come to my house for fuck's sakes.
Oh, which reminds me, shout out to my agent. Hope you're learning shit.
State Farm.
Jake.
You guys don't know what fuck CSIS is. CSIS is the Canadian equivalent of the FBI, right? I flew a flag outside my house.
So you have an organization in Canada that sets people up to do a crime and then bust them for it and acts under the color of law, and just like the United States does.
Yeah, that's CSIS. Cool. Yeah, they tired farm. CSIS is a Canadian Special Investigative Services, I guess what they're called. That's like our intelligence agency in Canada. It's called CSIS, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've been to my house, man. I fucking gave them beer. We sat and we had drank beer, and it was fucking hilarious.
Once they find,
because I had your equivalent of FBI come to my house because I had a flag out front of my house that offended people, and people went and sent a letter around to everybody like, "Don't talk to me" and shit. It was retarded. But it was about a friend of mine who fucking started, Jeremy McKenzie started a make-believe country from Alaska to Florida. Oh, wait, this way. Alaska to Florida. Diagonal, it's called. He started that fucking make-believe country, and the government just thought they were a terrorist organization and shit. It's like, dude, this country is a make-believe country. It's a fictitious country that was invented by a a fucking time traveling goat who has a cocaine problem, for fuck's sakes. Like, you guys are insane, man.
God.
But they sent ceases to my house and shit over a flag, and they fucking sent them to a whole bunch of people's houses and shit. Our government's retarded, man.
Well,
We showed everybody how retarded our government is.
Well, here's the thing.
Yet they still are retarded.
You know why it is? Do you know why the government's retarded? Because the people are retarded. It's the same thing here. Okay? Government, governomentis. Where is government? Who is government? Government is a product of your mind, isn't it? You believe that these people have this power. You believe that these people have this authority. You believe that these people can write down words on a magical piece of paper and sprinkle it with pixie dust. And if their friends agree with it, then you have to abide by it.
It is a reality.
So the thing is because there is this belief, and the belief comes from the very people that are being governed, it would stand to reason that those that are governing are fucking retarded. Because the people are fucking retarded. Why the hell do you think that Iran's got to get its message across to us with Lego fucking movies?
Right? TikTok shorts.
Come on, people.
We're dealing with fucking idiocracy over there.
Yeah.
Right.
They still think Rondo fucking is good for playing.
Well, here you go. Look, you know, everybody
It's got electrolytes.
Yeah.
Once they find out you've been on this show, they're going to send a maid over to your house.
What are electrolytes? It's what they make Brondo from. Listen, you got all these people go, like we were talking, people going to the fucking store in their pajamas and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember Idiocracy? You got a lot of times they're wearing Crocs, ain't they? They're wearing them Crocs. Yeah. Guess what? The first time those shoes were ever really kind of appeared in public was the movie Idiocracy. The person that did the fucking wardrobe was looking for the most stupid shoe that stupid people would wear, and she found this startup company. And they got the shoes from those. That's what they used was Crocs.
Is that a true story? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Here we are.
It up, right?
I feel snowed. I got a pair of Crocs, man, and I just feel like it's the greatest shit ever, man. How'd I live without them so long?
And the cops just going all fucking haywire and shooting shit up. Remember the guy with the acorn?
I do, yeah.
Right? Acorn lands on the hood of
Acorn
the car. Shots fired! Bam, bam, bam!
She was like, where? Over there. Then his partner opened up on the damn car.
With the dude in the back seat cuffed.
Yeah.
He was lucky he didn't get hit or something, man. What do they think? God damn.
They'd already searched him before they put him in the car, too.
And if you that goddamn scared, man.
Yeah, you need a new job, bro.
Man, just don't. You know, these are usually the types like that. You'll see them. These are the people that are on Twitter and on Facebook cheering on bombing people unwarrantedly and killing and shit. The same people. Oh, that fucking cat turd on X. I got him good today. I got two of his posts. Okay, two of his posts, one over the other one. And it was back when he says, "Oh, thank God for Trump. There will be no wars and no regime changes," right? And then here's another tweet where he's going, "Yeah, let's bomb those fuckers back to the Stone Age." So I put it up there and I said, "This you? Is it you? You fucking hypocrite motherfucker. Is this you? Switch back on your shit all the time."
That's some Reddit quit your bullshit shit. If you ever seen Reddit quit your bullshit, that is exactly what they post there. A guy will make a statement, they'll go back in the history and be like, "Is this you?" Quit your bullshit.
I think there's an X account, or maybe it's the same person.
You should post it over there.
Yeah.
Really? I have to find it.
Yeah, it's called
Reddit quit your bullshit.
It's called what?
Reddit quit your bullshit.
There's one on X, so it's called "Is This You?"
Reddit,
it's the same thing.
REDDIT. And Reddit. I do it when I want to see actual videos and shit because they don't cut and blur and shit. So it's good for that.
I was
But
watching somebody
it was I
else.
used to use it for bathroom reading. That site right there, quit your bullshit, because all they do is find motherfuckers like, yes, this is my first painting. Please send what you think of it, and they'll be like, really, and they'll show up the picture of the artist who drew the painting. Quit your bullshit. That type of shit.
I don't know. I'll have to do a search for it. It's like hard.
What kind of paintings were they? Now I'm curious. I love bathroom reading because there was you always had like no, but you had like remember the old cartoons.
I do. Back in the Marmaduke Family Circus days, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Who was it? There was a classic one that was always the bathroom read.
Yeah, but see, nobody does that no more because they got these phones.
Yeah.
You sit there playing on Facebook while you're taking a dump.
Yeah, because it's all cell phones now. Yeah, but it used to be actual things.
I just sent it to you, Sav.
Then it's the minutes and shit. When I was a kid, that's the type of shit they had to know when I was a kid.
It's called This You.
Garfield, Marmaduke.
Marmaduke was one, but there's.
I'm already in it.
Oh yeah, okay. I sent it to you before. I can't get into.
I love this shit. Y'all know I absolutely believe this shit. I think we're at the greatest time in history. I think it's great.
Oh, listen, it's all coming to a glorious end. I think. Or if you prefer a glorious beginning, you know, it's the beginning. It's the beginning. It's the end of the beginning.
Of opening your eyes or something.
Look at how many people are wising up to the fucking false left-right paradigm shit.
Yep.
And starting to actually realize that it's not about that. It's us versus them. There's still those that are there and still trying to hang on, but they're slowly coming along. Just take a look at this shit. How many people are laughing at this fucking Artemis bullshit, man? Dude, I go on Facebook or anything. I love to look at reaction ratios, you know? So I'll see something put out by like NASA or something about how great this mission is or something. I'll go over and look at the ratios of it. And there's like thousands and thousands of laughies. It's like the most prominent emoji most of the time on any of those is a laugh. And then next is like a thumbs up. And, you know, wow, it's amazing. And like I said, we've hit that turning point, I think. I think we've hit that tipping point. And maybe the 100th monkey effect is taking over. Because I'm seeing like normies coming out going, come on, man, I'm sorry. I'm starting to question the moon landing now. This is some fucking silly shit. You know, and I'm like, well, welcome to the party, my friend. That's the first step.
I'll give you the politics shit. I see people coming out. I haven't seen an increase. In fact, I've seen a decrease in the moon landing, flat Earth thing.
But there's a lot of time. Well, we talk about it from time to time on here, but you know, it's what's the use in beating a dead horse? We've already disproved the globe. There's no reason to keep harping on about it.
I missed that episode. You got to send me a link.
I mean, we can revisit from time to time, or when they make a last-ditch effort, whatever this was, to reaffirm the globe, or whether to make it so fucking bad that everybody would see that it was bullshit. I can't figure out. Maybe it's just the fact that we're seeing it for what it is now. And, you know, maybe that's what it is. I think that a lot of people are coming out of a spell that's been on us for quite some time.
That's the key word right there. Spell.
Yeah.
Right, because spelling and the propaganda that everybody's been put under in the word manipulation.
10 years ago, people were terrified to say the J word.
Yes, well, 3-4 years ago, I was kind of terrified.
You can't find anybody.
I really was. Even though I was a skinhead in the 90s, I was still afraid to say Jews.
Well, see, here's the thing. Now people are going, fuck you. I don't care. Call me antiseptic. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's good to see. That's my white pill right there.
It is so blatant, so in your face, man, which is what it takes to wake some people up before some people see. It's sad, but that's what it takes.
It's like, look, you afraid of the J word? Okay, we got a new one. How about chosenite? That's what we like to use.
Chosenite.
Australis.
Would you prefer chicken swinger? You know, whatever.
Right.
Anyway, watch this nonsense.
Fantasías Espaciales presenta La Pelotita Sin Sombra.
Where's this? It totally doesn't.
Fantasías Espaciales.
See, nonsense. Damn it,
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like, look,
yeah,
you got to fake it. It ain't none of it real. You know, I mean, let's face it. We saw this rocket take off. And look, we see these 4 cable cars come down from the launch pad as the rocket's taking off.
Hold on. Give me a second, sir.
People still believing that there's people actually on the rocket. What the fuck is that going on right there, right? Then you see it go up and out toward the ocean and shit, and people are like, oh, they're going to go into space. Once it gets out of sight, then they come out on a TV screen and act like they're bouncing around and shit. It's
You ever watch Brian over at Here's the Deal? He's got 3 channels. Here's the Deal.
Yeah.
And, Disturbing Illusion.
Yeah. I met him a few years
I like
ago.
that guy. I totally would have dropped acid with that guy back in the 90s for sure. Maybe I did.
I met him in Richmond a few years ago.
Really?
He was it was lobby day, and there was a lot of Second Amendment bills on the docket for the state house. And on lobby day, you know, in Virginia, you're allowed to go and lobby your delegates, and you're allowed to be armed. And so this time there was like about 20,000 people or more, all kitted up, man.
Is that where he's from?
Who? Brian?
Brian, is he from Virginia too?
He's from Oklahoma. That's what it was really weird. Me and my friend were walking along, and my friend says, hey, man, isn't it that dude from YouTube? And I looked back and I was like, no, wait. Yeah, it is. And I went over and I says, are you Brian from High Impact? He says, yeah. I says, oh, cool. I didn't have a channel or nothing then. And I talked to him for a little bit, gave him a little history lesson on how our state flag changed after Reconstruction.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, the symbolism that took place there.
I used to have a red ensign behind me because I'm Canadian, but I prefer the old, real Canadian flag, which is the red ensign that has the French, English, Irish, Scottish on it. Not the commie corporate flag that we have now, right?
Right.
Canada flag. That's gay. Nobody wanted that. It just got pushed through. You're having this flag now. Okay.
I'm way back off this.
Yeah. No, we never asked for it. We didn't want it. That was Trudeau Senior that did that, and then we had Trudeau Junior. Just a fucking god damn it! Don't
Pierre
Fidel Castro.
Don't get me fucking started on the Trudeaus, man.
Good old
Fidel Castro did that.
I remember Pierre Trudeau. He was,
yes, I do too.
He was the prime minister when I was in 6th grade. We took a class trip to Toronto.
Yeah.
And we got to go up in the CN Tower, and you could see Niagara Falls from up there, man. It was fucking cool as shit up in the space.
From the CN Tower, yeah, back then you could with smog, yeah, for sure.
Trying to find where that fucking
Yeah, he took Junior to the North Pole or something, didn't he?
Yeah, where I go fishing in Hamilton, where I live, I fish out the end of the pier. I can see Toronto, CN Tower out to my left. I can see Niagara Falls to my right over here. And I'm fishing right in the middle. It's my fishing spot. Like Hamilton, Ontario is like Philly stage, right?
Okay.
Steel Town, shit.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Later, a second C-130 aircraft approached, carrying specialized vehicles, several MH-6 Little Bird helicopters, and other support equipment. At that moment, Iranian forces on the scene targeted the second aircraft before it could land, turning its normal landing into an emergency one. 2 Black Hawk helicopters also arrived shortly after. It was at this moment that the aircraft, helicopters, and commandos who had disembarked from the first plane became perfect targets for the Iranian armed forces. After the special forces realized they had fallen into the trap, The White House Situation Room made a critical decision. The main operation to infiltrate the nuclear site was changed into a desperate rescue operation for the dozens of U.S. commandos trapped under Iranian fire. The Americans immediately sent several smaller aircraft to extract their forces, barely managing to gather the individuals and withdraw them from the deadly situation. The rescue operation was conducted so hastily that some soldiers and officers abandoned their equipment, including, according to the evidence possessed by Press TV, the identification document of an American officer left behind in the area to save their lives. After the commandos were evacuated, American fighter jets established a line of fire with a 5-kilometer radius to prevent Iranian forces from approaching the abandoned C-130s at the airstrip. The jets also carried out heavy bombing of their own equipment to prevent it from falling into Iranian
hands.
See, I heard they landed on soft fucking roads, soft highways. They couldn't fly them out of there because they were stuck in the mud. So they just bombed them, I heard.
Okay, that makes sense. It could be. I heard that they used a makeshift abandoned Iranian base or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Fucking airspace crazy,
Dude, everything they fucking say is a goddamn lie. You know, and it's like, come on, man. What are you?
Too heavy to take
already
off.
know you ain't all you cracked up to be. What are you trying to still hold this facade for? You know, humble yourself a little bit. You got your fucking ass whooped.
So what's the what are they saying about Lebanon then, with Israel pretty much flattening them like Gaza? Do they gotta let up on that, or they haven't even said anything on that? Is it just a ceasefire between the U.S.? This ain't even our war, technically. You know, the war that wasn't a war. This ain't even our war, technically.
I saw the Lebanese.
Hang on a second, I wasn't finished yet.
Oh.
But like you know what I'm saying? Like, we're fighting the war for Israel.
Right.
So
right.
why is this quote unquote ceasefire between us and Iran? Go ahead, Rocky.
Well, Hezbollah is actually, or Lebanon is actually sided with Iran too, though. You see, so I don't know if it would incorporate that by proxy because that they're a proxy of Iran.
That's what I'm saying. Yemen just entered.
I heard that the small hats are leaving Israel and going to Lebanon and like taking over. They go into shops and vandalize. They just go into Lebanon and they're like taking over, like, because they know that Israel is doomed, so they're finding somewhere else to go.
I heard the Lebanese are pretty much kicking their ass. The IDF is all but collapsed. They can't maintain. People are deserting and shit. You wouldn't believe how many Israeli men are here in the United States that are IDF that should be over there fighting right now.
Did you see?
Well, I was thinking of maybe becoming a contractor and going over with the U.S.
Why?
And then going out the gate and joining with the Iranians.
Well, you know,
it's a way to get over there.
You just blew your plan because you know this.
They'll never know now.
Listen, I know my cousin. He can trace where your signal goes through and everything, and mine goes right through fucking Quantico. Okay.
Did you see Denny Whaley's post there? I don't know where. If I don't have X, but he says that Iran, or the IDF is saying that they're currently striking Iran, claiming that Iran broke the ceasefire. I'm sure there's plenty of that.
Who's attacking? Israel's attacking Iran.
It says IDF saying they are currently striking Iran, claiming Iran broke the ceasefire. But I don't know if you could put like a source in there. I don't have X, Saab does, but at the same time, there's probably going to be a bunch of posts like that. So,
well, we know that it said that like not more than 5 minutes after the agreement that missiles started coming into Israel.
Yeah.
And if you remember what I said how much you want to bet those are coming in from Israel. And they're going to blame it on Iran so that the ceasefire don't go. Just like the dude said, I don't know if you were here yet, but we showed that Joe Kent was talking about if the ceasefire is going to, he said, if the ceasefire is actually going to work, he says, we have to make sure we rein in Israel.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Here we go.
That's what I mean about the Lebanon thing.
So this could just escalate into mayhem immediate. Well, like it's not already. All war is mayhem.
And like I said earlier, I mean, so if you're Iran, you're just as stupid. Are you gonna be that dumb 3 times? Like for real? Like you really think this is the time that they're gonna quit?
What general was it? Was it Clarkson? What general was it back in the 90s that said that Iran was the last on the list, right? He came right out and said it like on live TV. I can't remember what general it was. He obviously got fired, but
it wasn't.
He said, like we couldn't understand why we kept attacking these countries, but Iran was the last one on the list, and that they keep.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know.
Yeah,
I know
Wesley Clark. Somebody said Wesley Clark.
General Clark.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was the one though.
No, I think it is right. Wesley Clark. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good jam for you.
I'm Trump and I run the whole game. Drop bombs on Iran, yeah, I started the flame. Said 2 weeks max, now it's week number 5. Lost a jet over Tehran, but the deal's still alive. Maybe they shot down my F-15. I said, so what, bro? Jumped on True Social, like getting caps, let's go. Fired the general, fired the AG the same. If you want with the Donald, you know who's to blame. Open the straight, take the all, get paid. 40 countries screaming, but we stand bothered in the face. Gas at $4 all, that ain't on me. I'm the president of peace. Can't you people just see? The Fed's in a panic, inflation's insane. Bonds selling off, pilots pouring like rain. Job numbers crazy, 178K, but the pilot's still missing. Somebody pray. Bam Bond, he was loyal, defended my name. Told her she was finished, car ride, no shame. Iran's got Lego memes, we got SpongeBob back. Most unhinged war in history, and that's a fact. I'm the king of the deal. Ask anybody. Nobel Peace Prize, they should give me 2 probably. Bombed the whole country and called it a peace plan. Lost a straight, lost a jet, but I'm still the man. Art of the deal, baby, chapter 11. Start a war, sell the oil, call it freedom from heaven. Greatest deal negotiator the world's ever seen. Only guy who deals worse, the more power he's been given.
Those are fucking good, man.
It's fucking. Where's Ric Flair?
Woo! What is it?
He's quoting Ric Flair.
Oh, did you guys see? Did you guys see this from the Artemis as they went by the moon? Remember the camera guy?
Oh man, I was wondering about him. Shoot. Man.
Bye.
Poor guy.
Bye. Sorry, buddy.
Didn't even get a proper burial.
Gotta take one for the team.
That's fucked up.
When they
Someone's
go
gonna
on
record it and you
when they go on the other side of the moon, do they still get radio signal?
No, they said they lost communication with him.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they fucking smart enough to say that shit.
The hell are you doing,
Who
Rocky?
recorded it flying away?
Putting salt on that food.
Oh, it looks like you're spreading Coke on a plate or something.
Did you guys
Gotcha.
see the Nutella?
Gotcha.
Did you see the Nutella product shot that they did?
No.
No. Oh yeah, you showed it last night.
They live. This is my They Live shirt. We know who they are now,
will
don't
be
we?
up first to capture imagery and record
Most of them.
audio on the portable computing devices. You hear those referred to as PCDs, while Victor and Christina serve as the support members.
Be sure and have your Nutella.
I like how her hair is floating, right? But her glasses stay just fine, on her face. The other guy, there's another guy that's wearing glasses up on his head too, and they don't move at all. And then there's that same little thing you just showed for context. It was when they're all that guy, the one astronaut, freaking named the. He named something after his dead wife or whatever. But anyway, they all started crying and they're handing out tissues. It's like, shouldn't there be like water droplets floating and stuff like that? But anyway, she takes her glasses up and she goes to put them down. They just fall right down on her nose. It's like, how does that happen?
Gravity.
Exactly.
I'm always a smart ass. Anytime somebody drops something around me, I'm always like gravity.
That's a Glober answer right there. Refraction. Gravity.
Oh my god.
Refractor Gravel X.
I fucking
So I've got some of that.
I got some refractor gravel X around here someplace. I have magic gravity. See? I have gravity and refraction. And with gravity and refraction, you can make anything stick together. Even stupid fucking ridiculous stories that go against physical science. Boy, we had a couple of fucking doozies up here last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Now, I have to say, I don't think Sig was too bad.
No, he's kind of tame.
That other guy was kind of a weird fucking dude.
I got some funny old stories. Want to hear one?
Oh, okay.
Better be good. No, I'm just kidding.
I was just trying to think of which one I should tell because I got a couple. Everybody's got stories, man. Listen.
Oh, we got
that
a new
right.
track, too. We got a new track.
That's
so
what
there
history
you
is.
go.
It's just somebody's
It's just
story.
what story can you tell that won't get you incriminated because we're live, right? Like,
Yeah, I better.
You gotta be careful about that one.
I know.
Yeah. I've gotten a little risque with that before myself, But yeah, we'll keep it. We'll wait till the kiddies go to bed.
Yeah, my wife can still hear me too. She's right there.
Well,
You're
history
watching that
is
guy's a radical anarchist and shit, man. And I will. I put this out there. This show is not for kids. I am everything your parents ever warned you about. Okay, so take that as a good sign, though. However, I did run into.
Guys, I just gotta say that, like, you know that your channel's being listened to by the feds. Like, you have to,
Yeah.
right?
I give a shout out to my agent all the time.
Yep.
I know.
Your wife's like Premier Carney. He's on the
Yeah,
internet again.
The agent probably
They're
has
watching.
to take care. They fucking have pronouns and shit, but whatever. They still have to watch
They
this shit.
Make a wish, kid. I just noticed that.
I had that on there last night too.
For 20 years, they've had the tech where they listen for keywords.
Oh, yeah.
Just be nice to the pink-haired intern, okay?
No.
That ain't no fun.
No.
No.
I hate HR.
Their face looked like they've been bobbing for fishing tackle, all that shit sticking out of their nose and their lips and shit. What the fuck, man? Big old goddamn things making their ears look like Dumbo the elephant and shit. Yeah.
No, it's the new thing is like the nose ring now, right?
Yeah.
Septum ring.
The septum ring or whatever. He looked like a freaking bull.
Yeah.
What they say about a nation lasts about 250 years. We're on our 250th anniversary. It says the last cycle of a nation is usually degenerates, transgendered, homo.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff.
Weak men create hard times create strong men create good times, good times create weak men. Yeah, we're at that, what do you call it, the fourth turning or something they call it.
Well, think about this. Think about this, too. Out of a millennium, for those of you with the Christ millennial reign, think about this. A lot of evidence to show that this whole release of Satan was in 1776.
Mm-hmm.
We look at it as like, oh, we gave liberty to man. Well, liberty from what? God's law? No, that's how people take it. They take it as like you're free from a king. But are you free from the king? You know what I'm saying? So
Liberty, the light bearer.
if you figure 1,000 years is a millennium, and it says that he's released for a short period, how many seasons do we have? 4. Right. And so what is 25% of 1,000?
250 years.
Yep. And we're coming up on that.
You guys like numerologists and shit. Like, stop with your fucking
Think about it. Think about that.
No, think about it. Oh, 2 + 2 = 5 if I make it. No.
Look at the, well, wait a second. So 250 years is a quarter of 1,000, which is 1/4, of course, which would be.
That has nothing to do with the price of cheese. Stop it.
Well, wait a second. So if the millennial reign of Christ actually happened already, and Satan was released in 1776 for a season, that season could possibly be up and that's over. This could be this fucking final thing. This, I
Okay,
mean,
like,
about all
back at the
the-
bus about Satan. Okay, stop. Go back at the bus. 1776. Satan's really. I don't believe that.
Well,
and 250 years is on average. Actually, it's about 200 years. Most empires last about 200 years, not 250 years.
Well, you got okay.
Right.
Let me help Saab out. So you got the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I know.
And it's the light bearer.
Lucifer,
the light bearer. The Illuminati was created in 1776. And
No, that's New York. New York
the
is fucking
Statue of Liberty. Okay. When Satan
you mean that's New York?
When Satan is in the air, he's called Lucifer. When he's on earth, he's called Satan. And it says that he would be loosed after the 1,000-year reign. And there's a broken chain around the ankle. So are they celebrating the liberty of Satan in the pit?
Listen, that has something to do with the Scotsman and the Celts. You ever talk to the Irishman and the Scotsman about that whole ankle around the fucking thing? Because we have that in our coat of arms.
Yeah.
Canadian coat of arms has the lion and the unicorn, I do believe. And around the unicorn's ankle is a chain, a monocle, or around the chain around the ankle of the unicorn. That is symbolic of, like, oh, you're free, but not really free from like the fucking Union Jack.
Like when the captain of a ship.
Anyway, it was just a anecdotal thing that I threw out there. You can
throw that
hey,
out there and just fucking there it is.
Well, wait a second. It's food for thought. If you don't, listen, if it bothers you that much to even think on it, then don't.
It's history, right?
Well, maybe.
No, but that chain around the ankle of the unicorn
would be a marvelous
What does it
thing.
mean?
History would be a marvelous thing if only it were true.
Okay,
Right,
think about
the lion and the
French
unicorn
the
were
French
like playfully
Revolution
doing
in
this, right? But why is there a
You guys can't both talk at once.
why is there a chain around the ankle of the unicorn?
I don't have any idea. I'm not familiar with
stag
the
or
arms or
the
whatever it
French
is you're talking
Revolution
about.
in 1792. They had the French Revolution, and what did they do? They brought back the Republic, the same type of government that crucified Christ, the Republic of Rome. Killed the kings. If 1776 was the end, the Illuminati took over.
Find it right now.
Kill the kings. So God's nation, God's form of government is a kingdom. He's the King of Kings.
Cool.
So if they killed all the kings during
like I was saying, it would just throw it out there for food for thought. If people wanted to think on it, if it bothers you to think about it, don't. If you think it's interesting, ponder on it. I'm not wanting to have a discussion about it, really.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express once.
That's
I did. A couple of years. I stayed at one about 5 years ago.
Nice. Free breakfast.
You said you voted for the orange man. Now you crying about the prices steady lower. Groceries insteady gave you crisis. 37% feeling the worst they ever felt. But you still won't change your vote. Just complaining out.
Affordability's a con job. That's what he tells you. While you struggling to pay rent, did he ever fail you?
Yes, ice raising tariffs, everything up in smoke. You got played by the joke. Now you crying broke.
I wouldn't change my vote, but
Not happy classic, voting against your wallet. That's masochistic magic. Wondering the White House, why you wondering the store? Can't afford to egg no more, but you still want the war.
on immigrants and woke. Anything but the economy. Now you're looking at the prices, feeling that cognitive dissonance. He said they want prices down. Now you 10 months deep, and the only thing that's dropping is your credit score asleep. Con job, con job. You fell for the con job.
I wouldn't change my vote.
He's making fun of fucking MAGA people.
I have to invest in Legos.
I'm telling you right now, man. I don't know what is the Lego. I wonder if the Lego Corporation, well, what the fuck they gonna do? Sue Iran?
No, it's AI, so they can't.
Yeah. I mean,
no, but like, can you look up why there is a fucking chain around the ankle of
No, we're done with
stag
that
and
now.
not the lion? Right?
no, I put out a thought. A lot of people are familiar with the theory, and that is why I put the thought out there, and for people to ponder. It didn't have anything to do with symbology or anything else like that.
Oh, it's definitely like symbolic.
We know it does, but that's not the discussion.
Catholicism and Protestant, no, that's shit.
Yeah. And following the gourd or the shoe. That's what they fight over. Oh man, so Iran News put this out. This is pretty. Hope you don't see it. Oh no, it's not on Truth Social. He does not like. He's been defeated, and he won't accept it. He's going to sit there and lie and say that he cut a deal and shit. The Iranian, the
It's like
Iranian.
getting pulled over by a cop for not stopping at a stop sign long enough.
I mean, he got played, hard, and like he always does. He likes to make like he's some kind of a big shot, and he's all tough and all this other. And reality comes around and smacks him in the face. I mean, let's think about this. Big business empire guy, right? What happened to him? Bankruptcy all the time. He bankrupted a fucking casino.
The one that just got torn down had WWF like 4 and 5.
How do you bankrupt a fucking?
That was the scheme. You go bankrupt, and then they bail you out. That was the elite scheme.
That's all he does is scam. That's all he does is scam. He's a fucking criminal, man.
The way they stole money from people.
Oh, maybe this might. Oh, okay. I think this is the full thing that other cut off on from Press TV. Ah, cool. All right. If you follow Press TV, if you're on Twitter or on X, they got some pretty good shit on there. How you doing tonight, Harmon? What is that you have right there? It looks like a phaser. Oh, it's your microphone. Okay. I thought you had a Star Trek prop of some kind. I don't hear you.
He's like, fuck.
Yeah, we read that.
That's
though.
not what you just said.
We know what you just said, even though we didn't hear it. We heard it. Yeah.
Moving up in the world. Can't get.
He's on mute. That's why. Take yourself off mute.
You're on mute. No, on the fucking screen, bro.
He's there. You go.
There he goes.
There.
You got a connection problem or something?
Talk now.
He is.
Thought that was going to be it. Shit. Anyway. Harmon, ladies and gentlemen.
Extensive evidence that has come to light about the recent operation by the American Zionist enemy in Isfahan has exposed a crushing strategic defeat for the United States. U.S. President Donald Trump's frantic threats in the past few days to target Iran's civilian infrastructure, including power plants and bridges, are a direct consequence of the heavy defeat suffered by the U.S. forces in the Isfahan operation. The failed raid was carried out after the enemy conducted extensive aerial reconnaissance operations in the days leading up to the attack, according to the exclusive information. During those initial infiltration and reconnaissance missions, the U.S. and possibly the Zionist regime lost a significant number of aircraft, including at least one A-10 Thunderbolt II and 2 Black Hawk helicopters. The information obtained by Press TV reveals that 0 hour for the failed Isfahan operation was set during a secret meeting at the White House under the direct supervision of the U.S. president himself. It has now become clear that this operation
Do a mic check, Herman.
Yeah, I'm on my phone now. I know it works.
Okay.
I spent $130 on a stupid ass microphone.
It's probably just a setting. You probably have to put it on the device that you're using it with and set it for the right microphone.
Yep. I've done it before, but this time it's a wire. It's loose on the brand new microphone. I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the wires are normally fucked up.
All right, here we go.
And had no connection to the claimed rescue of a downed F-15 fighter pilot, a narrative initially pushed by American officials. Instead, evidence examined and confirmed by Press TV indicates that the real objective was to infiltrate and attack one of Iran's nuclear facilities in Isfahan. The landing site for C-130 transport aircraft, chosen based on previous reconnaissance, was an abandoned airstrip located dangerously close to one of these nuclear sites. The Americans miscalculated, believing that Iran's air defense would be unable to confront the aircraft involved in the operation. However, Press TV learned that the deployment of numerous U.S. aircraft occurred while the Iranian armed forces were in full alert waiting for them. In fact, American special forces fell directly into a trap set by Iranian forces. The Iranian armed forces, including the army, law enforcement, Faraja, the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, IRGC, and local popular forces, initially did not show a serious reaction to the landing of the first C-130, which was carrying dozens of special forces commandos. Evidence shows this aircraft veered somewhat off the runway while landing at the abandoned dirt airstrip. Minutes later, a second C-130 aircraft approached, carrying specialized vehicles, several MH-6 Little Bird helicopters, and other support equipment. At that moment, Iranian forces on the scene targeted the second aircraft before it could land, turning its normal landing into an emergency one. 2 Black Hawk helicopters also arrived shortly after. It was at this moment that the aircraft, helicopters, and commandos who had disembarked from the first plane became perfect targets for the Iranian armed forces. After the special forces realized they had fallen into the trap, the White House Situation Room made a critical decision. The main operation to infiltrate the nuclear site was changed into a desperate rescue operation for the dozens of U.S. commandos trapped under Iranian fire. The Americans immediately sent several smaller aircraft to extract their forces, barely managing to gather the individuals and withdraw them from the deadly situation. The rescue operation was conducted so hastily that some soldiers and officers abandoned their equipment, including, according to the evidence possessed by Press TV, the identification document of an American officer left behind in the area to save their lives. After the commandos were evacuated, American fighter jets established a line of fire with a 5-kilometer radius to prevent Iranian forces from approaching the abandoned C-130s at the airstrip. The jets also carried out heavy bombing of their own equipment to prevent it from falling into Iranian hands. In this failed operation, U.S. Special Forces did not even have the chance to fly the special Little Bird helicopters. Some were destroyed on the ground, while others were destroyed inside the second C-130 aircraft. Following this disgraceful and heavy defeat, Trump hastily and chaotically held multiple press conferences to cover up the failure and falsely portray it as a pilot rescue operation. The information obtained by Press TV notes that the heavy aftershocks of this great debacle for Trump will affect not only the fate of the ongoing war against the Islamic Republic of Iran, but also the political future of America's gambling and ignorant president, his Republican Party, and the American political scene for years to come.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
When the whole story and the base of it is atomic weapons, then the whole story's false. You don't even know what's right, because Iran plays along with the narrative too, so you know they're full of shit too.
So here's my question. Why can't Iran have its own nukes? Why can't they?
I don't know.
Nobody has it. It's just part of the story.
Right.
That's all.
Okay. So you have Pakistan, the most inbred fucking retarded country in the world. Pakistan and India have nukes.
No, they don't.
Iran have them.
No,
Why
they
can't
don't.
Iran is not as inbred as fucking Pakistan or Iran, India.
He's
Jesus
not
Christ,
listening to
man.
you, Saul.
Pakistan has nukes.
Yes, cousin fuckers have fucking nukes, man.
And
Why can't Iran?
Well,
Iran don't
you know,
fuck-
we've got our share of cousin fuckers here too, you know.
Oh, really? Oh, do we?
Yeah.
What percentage do we have cousin
Yeah,
fuckers? Like
all over. Okay,
0.0001.
wait a second. Wait a second. Can you refrain from interrupting me? I'll give you. Okay. What is the illegitimacy rate of in single mothers, like in the inner city? Do you think pretty high?
We're talking about since the 60s and abortion and all that. We
Yeah,
can go
yeah.
right
Well,
down
wait a
the
second.
rabbit
Is it? Do you reckon it's pretty high?
Yes,
It,
but
it
we're
is.
not.
It is. Okay. Wait. I
We're
didn't.
not
It's
cousin
a
fuckers,
simple
but
yes or
we're
no
not.
question. It's a simple yes or no question. I didn't ask you anything else. So
I didn't get the first question. What was the first question? Do we have what? Single mother
do you think that the illegitimate, do you think there's a lot of chicks in the inner city that have kids and have no idea who the fucking father is?
That doesn't mean they're inbred.
Wait a second. Do you think that that's a high rate of that or not? Yes, there
What are you
is.
talking about? Do I think it has high
All
rate
right.
of
So
food?
now, don't of women having children not knowing who the father of the
Out of
child is.
wedlock.
Okay. Now, as those children who do not know who their father is grow up, Rufus has been off in the neighborhood fucking all the other women, right? So he's got more than one of these women knocked up, and they don't know who the father is either, or maybe one or two of them does. So these kids all grow up in the same time frame. They go to school together. They don't know that they're actually half brother and half sister. They date, they procreate, and the same thing happens over and over again. So we have that going on there. We have Appalachia. We can also go to the elite if we want to go that to that route.
Everybody says
take a look.
Appalachia.
Wait, hold up.
Appalachia, whatever.
The British monarchy are inbred. They're
Okay,
cousin
fine. Oh,
fuckers.
you got me
Okay.
there. British
All
monarchy.
right.
I don't like
Great.
the British monarchy.
So
Yeah,
was a lot of the elite.
Because of
A lot of the
power and
elite.
influence.
A lot.
Still
You
a
have a
small,
real
small
fucking
percentage of the
problem.
white community.
You have a
No,
real.
the white
Listen.
people
You
don't
have a.
fucking inbreed, bud.
Shut
They don't.
up. You have a real problem with interrupting.
I'm just trying to tell you.
I don't
white
give
people
a
don't
fuck what you're
inbreed.
trying to do. You have a real problem with interrupting.
Gotcha. I'll shut up then.
Okay. You can point to Roosevelt, for instance, considered to be one of the best presidents we ever had and whatnot, right? He was married to his own cousin. Eleanor was his own cousin. Einstein married his cousins. That's what E equals MC squared. Einstein married cousins twice.
Where'd you get that one from?
I think Owen Benjamin came up with that one first. But yeah, I mean, that's the reality of it. So, you know, these dehumanizing attributes that these different people like to put on all these different countries and their inhabitants, it's based on the propaganda of what your state wants you to think of those people too. Yes, there are cousin fuckers in those countries, but there's cousin fuckers everywhere. So it's not everybody over there's fucking cousins. Not everybody over there's fucking goats. We got people here that get locked up for abusing animals sexually. There was a guy right here in our county about 40 years ago got locked up for fucking chickens. Yeah.
I knew a guy. I went to school with a guy who got caught fucking a chicken.
There's Rocky trying to look like Mark Sargent.
He's
With
But
his
there's
eyes
always
wide
that one guy. It's like you can't fucking like listen.
So listen,
Okay,
so the bottom line is this, is that
bottom line is what?
I don't feel threatened by Iran, even if nukes were real. Okay? Even if they were
I don't
real.
blame you. I wouldn't feel threatened by Iran unless you threaten them. If nukes
Well,
were real
still,
or not real.
but the bottom line is this: we
Pakistan is way bigger than Iran, and so is India.
Yeah, but
and
nukes
those
are-
motherfuckers fuck their cousins like it's fucking going out of style, bud.
so nukes aren't real.
no.
You know that, right?
What is the IQ of India? What is the IQ of?
I don't know, man. What have you been told it is?
What is the percentage of inbreeding in Pakistan?
Dude,
It's almost
did you-
75%, man.
I don't know. I don't care.
Did you just say
I live
You
in the
shouldn't have a
United States.
nuke if you're fucking inbreeding your fucking your
Who are
cousin,
you
man.
who are you to say who gets to have whatever? Who the fuck are you?
Who are you to say who gets to have a nuke?
Did you
Iran's
say-
not fucking inbreeding, man?
Real quick, did you
not
say
fucking cousins.
did you
can't
say
have a nuke.
Pakistan is bigger than Iran? Did you say Pakistan is
Yeah,
bigger
he
than
did.
Iran? Or did you freeze
Am
up?
I saying racist comments? And
Hey, I was asking you a question. Did you say
What's the-
Pakistan
who,
is
me?
bigger than Iran?
Pakistan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you said a second ago.
Geographically, Pakistan is larger than
Not even close. But
Oh, it's
anyway,
not even
I don't know. Iran's fucking big, man.
but that's besides the point. They don't. Nobody has nukes.
The
but-
population-wise, I think Pakistan has a higher population than.
Yeah, but nukes aren't even real, so take that right off the table.
Well, we can yes, I'm starting to
That's
think
why,
that too,
Saul,
yeah.
I say that the whole narrative, they're playing with it. Iran plays with that narrative just as much as
Yep.
we do. So they're just sacrificing people, their
You know,
people too.
no, I don't think so, because I think they're calling the bluff. Okay, because
No, there is
it
no
was
bluff.
a few weeks ago, there was a big thing, and they made sure everybody knew that the fucking nuclear codes had been transmitted to the EA6s in the Gulf area. That was his way of saying, okay, fuckers, we're going to use the nukes. And I think Iran's going, there ain't no such thing. Go ahead, do your best. Why do you think they haven't pursued them? Why do you think they haven't pursued them?
On
The
February
average
28th,
IQ, the
day
average
one,
Iranian IQ is 110. If I
don't
if I'm not
care.
mistaken,
I know, it
think
doesn't
the average
matter.
IQ in Iran is like 110. That's pretty good.
I don't care.
Anyway,
I do
so
care.
oh my-
Why?
on
Because the average fucking Indian IQ is like 62. They're retarded.
What's the American IQ? Maybe you ought to be more concerned about that
Not
one.
that far off, but it's like
How about
20 higher
Donald
than
Trump?
I-
You think that motherfucker's got a high IQ? He's got the codes. How about his IQ?
Our average IQ is like 86 to 100.
Wow,
Our average
that's low.
IQ is like fucking.
So what would you
62.
say? So do you think it's okay for a low
The average
IQ?
Iranian IQ is like 110, man.
See what I was
they're not
saying?
stupid.
See what I was
They're
saying?
not stupid people. The Iranian people are
See
not.
what I
dumb.
said?
They're not like inbred fucking cousin fuckers, man. And
So
I know it sounds rough, but don't
I know.
fuck your cousin,
Okay,
man.
so we
You don't wanna have
understand
inbred
that
population.
we understand that you think they're inbred cousin fuckers. There will be no need for you to say that anymore, right?
Unless there are stats to back it up.
I don't care. Once again, it has nothing to do with the conversation at hand. Because you're okay with a low IQ motherfucker like Donald Trump having the nuclear codes.
That guy has a higher IQ.
No, he
because
doesn't.
wouldn't be there.
That dude has never even read a fucking book.
He read his own books. Maybe
No, he didn't. He didn't even write them.
It didn't even write.
Was there pictures? Was
He
there
did
pictures? Was
not
there pictures
write
in
the book.
if there was pictures in his book, he read it.
He looked at the
Fuck,
picture.
man. Come on, man. IQ does make a difference. It does.
Okay, so how is it okay that a low IQ motherfucker with dementia and narcissistic anger problems like
Wait,
Donald
who put him
Trump?
there? Who put him
What?
there? Who put him
I
there?
don't know. I don't vote for a motherfucker.
Well, look at his son-in-law. Look who
Well, I don't
he's
want to
surrounded
look at him.
himself.
I don't want to look at those people.
There's
We're talking
AIPAC.
about him.
Well, have you heard of
Real
AIPAC?
quick question. Do you know what IQ means? Do you know what it stands for?
What is it?
I
The
flunked that
best
in
question.
school.
Intelligence quotient.
I didn't ask you, Rocky. Dang it. How dare you?
Rocky.
No, I thought the I stood for something else, and the Q stood for.
No, Rocky got it.
Here's got like a 65 IQ.
Rocky
Way to
got
go,
it.
Rocky.
But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go back and forth about IQ, you might want to know what it means first. I'm not. That wasn't a slant. I'm just saying.
No, I took one years ago, and it was over 100. And my friends were like, "Oh no, that's fucking bullshit. Take it again." So I took it again.
100
Until
is average.
Yeah, and then like, oh, that's more like
It
it.
means
Yeah.
it's determined how old you are at 10 years old, or
It's like a breathalyzer.
like
It really don't mean a whole lot of anything.
Just keep
There's-
fucking doing it until you get the fucking result you want, right? Like a breathalyzer.
100 is supposed to be average.
Some people are book smart, and some people are different other kind of smarts, and
They're street smart.
They're street smarts, yeah.
Saul will tell you I'm no kind of smart, right, Saul?
It's I think that the ability to use logic and deductive reasoning as a basis for intelligence.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have that.
It's based
They're
on
compartmentalized.
You're right. Yes, man.
I'm sorry. Was my talking getting in the way of your interruption?
No, I agree with you.
The ability to deduce things like that, you know, instead of relying on being told things. Take in what you're told and run it through that logic mill. You know, ask the questions. Don't just take it. People are afraid to ask questions because, well, I don't want them to think I'm stupid. If you don't understand something and you don't ask a question about it, then how in the fuck are you ever going to know? See, that's the thing. And people will just go along with it. Anymore, our education system, which sucked to begin with, there's no good reason for it whatsoever. They teach to the test. They just, here's what the answer to this question is. And here's, you know, if I ask you this question, then here's the answer. There's no explanation as to why. You know, there's no more to it. It's just you're programmed to give a specific answer. And why do you believe the answer? Well, because teacher said. And that's good enough. You're just a kid. Teacher said. She's here to make me smart, right? No, she's not. And she doesn't know she's not either. Or he.
Yeah, can I say on April 1st, my fireman friend, he's a fire chief in town. He has a master's degree in fire science, whatever it is. Then he has a under degree in as a physicist, whatever, for stars.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls me up, right, 10 minutes after the liftoff of the moon one, says, see, I saw it. He literally said this. I saw it on TV.
Oh, well.
And how do you, where's that? What do you say to that? I mean, what can you say to one of those guys like that?
You just don't say anything because they said it all. They said it all right there.
Yeah.
With all your supposed smarts. That's all it took was a video.
Yeah, you know, I saw it on TV.
Listen, I've had these people on social media say that. Well, I saw it on TV and shit. And I said, what did you actually see? What did you actually see? You saw something go up in the air, arc over, and head out toward the sea. Okay. What did you see after that? Well, they came on with it came on with Hollywood bullshit. That's what they did. Okay. And you're eating it up.
And the arc I seen on that smoke trail, this was one of the lower arcs I've ever seen on one of these missions take off. I mean, if you're going to make a circle out of that, like it's going to circle around the globe, that thing would have been hitting 150 miles from you. It went down quick this time.
Somebody ran the trajectory, had that picture, and they had AI run a trajectory on a map, and it shows it going right to the fucking Bermuda Triangle, man.
This was a terrible one. I mean, they wanted it out of sight quick.
That's the way you get your IQ is with pattern recognition. We can see there's a pattern of deception, and it's everywhere. So an IQ is based upon your ability to recognize certain patterns and shit like that. That's every time I take a IQ test, it's always about pattern recognition.
I haven't taken an IQ test since the 90s.
But what does it really mean? All right, let's say you got a really high IQ, but you can't change a tire. What's that do for you?
Yeah. I knew my brother-in-law was like that. He was really smart, but he couldn't fucking...
That's what I'm trying to say. You can take all the tests you want, but if you can't do the basics, then what good is it?
Can you climb a ladder?
Exactly. I did a little bit ago. So
yeah, man. He's up there. Big fucking falls.
Get up there, you chicken shit bastard.
It's still up in my living room. I was putting up a ceiling fan.
Legs are shaking, ladders shaking, everybody's shaking. I don't like this up here.
That the fan you put up right above you?
No, this is no.
You sitting underneath it?
No, I'm in a different room, but it's out in my living room.
I was on a ladder today too, collecting.
What brand did? Oh, go ahead, Rocky.
I was collecting pine. You know the pine, the sap that comes out of the pine tree.
Mm-hmm.
So it was way up there. I put a ladder, and we got like 10 pounds of that shit.
You ever make pine needle soda?
No,
you're making that up.
No, I'm not.
Oh, that sounds good.
It is good.
It does. Who says it sounds good?
It is good. It tastes like Sprite.
You got to be like high to make it sound good.
I bought
Pine
two
needle?
sarsaparilla trees, which is what they made root beer out of. Two sarsaparilla.
Anyway, what brand of fans do you got, Hunter?
I got Hunter. That's the one that's behind me. I put a
I love those.
I put a Drio. What I'm hooking up now is a Drio, which is one you get off Amazon or whatever. But it's a remote, remote fan.
I
got
bought the
a
connection for
channel.
the remote.
I watch a channel called Ceiling Fan Man, and he's a flat earther, and he's like the ceiling fan is like supposed to be a satellite in space. He calls himself the Ceiling Fan Man.
Yeah, I've watched him.
He shows one rocket that went off and it didn't quite right, and it collapsed like a balloon. It collapsed like a balloon when it. I think some of these aren't even made out of this heavy metal shit.
What are you talking about?
Rockets.
Oh, okay. You've seen fans rockets. Okay.
He showed a rocket launch, and it exploded, and it collapsed like a balloon.
Yeah.
Fell down like a balloon.
Rocket assisted balloons.
Back to our regular scheduled program.
Here's our good friend, brother Nathaniel.
He reminds me of you a bit there, Saul.
He's my brother, man. That's why do you think I call him brother Nathaniel, man?
He lives up where I live.
Trump accepted today Iran's 10-point plan to end the war. Iran now holds all the cards. Trump lost. Israel has no leverage. And that existential threat of Iran to the Jewish state is dead. The main point of the Iran plan is this, and it's a point agreed upon by Trump. Iran's transit protocol through the Strait of Hormuz is intact. That ensures Iranian supremacy of 20% of Gulf energy to global markets. This includes oil and natural gas.
There's a narrow passage between Iran and Oman that connects the Persian Gulf to global shipping lanes. Normally, about 20% of the world's oil and gas supply passes through this waterway.
This means the gas you use, jet fuel, fertilizer, helium for computer chips, and sulfur for rubber can now pass through the strait. But here's where the rubber meets the road and the sea. Hormuz now provides Iranian fees of transit ships of up to $2 million per crossing. Game changer. It's a whole new energy finance order with Iran at the cash register. Now the international Jew steps in. They want the cash drawer as usual for themselves. Larry Fink of BlackRock and the rest of the Yiddish bankers will offer Iran special low interest rates to rebuild their infrastructure. Just give us our global market network uninfringed, and we're at your side, will say Larry Fink. Well, Eve came from Adam's side, but if Iran wants to keep its own rib, it should reply. Two can play this game, but only one player is going to win.
That was fucking awesome. Who's that guy?
It's brother Nathaniel.
I love that guy. That's fucking hilarious.
He's been around forever.
I've heard of him before, yes.
He would make a great car salesman.
He lives in the
I'd buy a car off him, wouldn't you? Come on.
He grew up as a Jew and he converted to Orthodox Christianity.
That
would make anyone crazy.
He must have done some mushrooms then.
Maybe. You never know. Never know.
Or some acid.
I'm gonna ask Cubby a question right quick about a movie. Have you watched Save Me or something like that?
Nope.
Who's in that? What actors? What?
I don't know. It's anyway. Just this lady. She works in an executive place, and she was promised a promotion. And her real quick, and the guy died, and the son took over. Wants to fire her, but they're going to take one more corporate trip together. And of course, the plane goes, and they end up being on a deserted island. And she's a survivalist. She was trying out for what's that thing when they're going?
It's a new movie.
Yeah,
from Netflix. Yeah, I did. No, that's feminist fucking bullshit movie.
Oh no, it's not. It's a cool movie.
What
Feminist
movie is
nothing. Huh? Save
the
me. I
movie?
think it says.
Okay.
Save me, rescue me, save me.
Send help. Send help. It's called.
Oh, send help. Send help. That's what it is. Send
SOS.
help. And it was send help, and it had. I'm down on Cubby. I'm getting bad recommendations, so I'm hoping this will bring me up if you watch that one. All right, Cubby, get me back in good graces with you.
God.
I can totally get on that.
Shit movies to watch. Come on, y'all.
I've done bad. That dog one was
Have
really
you
bad.
guys
I tried
not
stopping
seen
you
what
from
happens
watching
when
it.
women are on one side of the island and the guys on the same? So there's 6 girls on one side of an island, same fucking island, and 6 guys on this side of the island, and the guys are having a fucking camp out and having a good time. And the girls are fucking killing each other and crying their asses off. Listen, we know.
What are you talking about?
Women can't survive without men, man. That's it. It's just men are built different than women.
You really are shallow thinking, aren't you? It's a movie. It's a
Just
freaking
random.
movie. Entertainment.
And women are women. Like there's penis, vagina.
So you're saying something so obvious. Why even bringing it up?
Because you're talking about this movie about this fucking feminist chick that fucking gets her boss on
That's
the
because
island.
you're narrow-minded.
Balls off or something. I don't fucking know. I've seen previews for that movie you're talking about. I can't watch that movie.
Well, there you go. Previews from the movie. You're a genius. I saw it on TV, right?
Right, which I don't watch. I haven't watched. I lost my cable like 12 years ago, man. I've been watching.
Well, you should have done it 12 years earlier, it sounds like.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
What you should do when you move into a new house or a new apartment, if you haven't hooked your cable up for free, well then and paid for it, then you're silly. I've always hooked my cable up for free because cable's garbage. It's garbage. Why would you pay for that?
I'll give you one quick one, Harmon. Have you seen The Dry?
DRIVE?
DRY.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Check that out.
I'm a Bruce Campbell fan. I love everything Bruce Campbell, man.
Yeah, he was a genius.
I like
He is a
Sam.
genius. Yeah, Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell. Yes.
I'm a Frank Grillo fan myself.
That sounds familiar.
Our nation is under threat. We are left with no choice but action.
It's free on Tubi.
The countdown has begun.
Tubi,
We
Cubby.
will prevail.
Wow,
Generals,
there
the
goes my
time has come.
internet.
Mobilize all forces. Air forces are ready, sir. Good. Arm the missiles and deploy the fleet. Understood. Launch codes are being transmitted. We strike soon.
This is a formal 48-hour ultimatum. Comply with the demands or face decisive action. Will result in severe consequences.
The ultimatum is set. World leaders have 48 hours. The countdown continues. Evacuations are beginning. Global panic intensifies as the deadline looms. Drones are online. Systems check complete.
Thrusters engaged. Liftoff's ascending. Trajectory is green.
All units airborne. Monitoring now. Unusual movements across Iranian territory. Multiple heat firm. Drone paths converging here. Activity is escalating. Now. Sir, it's confirmed. This is a major escalation. Alert the teams. Shelters this way! Keep moving! We're coming! Are we close? Just ahead. Stay calm.
The children are scared.
We'll be safe inside. Everyone inside now! This is breaking news. A countdown has appeared. All units, report to me more events. 36 hours? What happens then? Stay alert. The countdown is live. Tunnel access confirmed. Moving to Sector 4. Screen shows green across all nodes. Acknowledged. Hold position. Monitor for anomalies. Oil surging! Get me the desk! Charts are crashing! Sell everything! It's a meltdown! Oil's the bucket's winking! We're finished! Circuit breakers! Batteries uncamouflaged. Systems online. Target acquisition complete. Final check start. Launch at 3, 2, 1. Missile away. Trajectory nominal. All defense zones are active. Missile routes are locked. We are prepared. Iran stands ready. Steady. Defenses hold.
Countdown active. No breaches.
Iran does not break. Systems green. Standing firm.
0. All active.
Okay, I don't get it. Does anybody get it?
No, not at all.
The security of
It make head and tail of that.
Is that comfortable, soft?
Is what?
So I was wondering, is like who's side of the fucking floor there for a minute? What the fuck? What?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Putting my head back in.
Every time you sit in it, you just
That's one of them front butts, man. That's one of them front butts.
How can you tell?
Now let me see you drop it to the flow, drop it to the flow then. Now lean in.
It's like, can I take my pillow with me to the airplane for the airplane ride?
There's lots of room over here. Come on, honey.
Oh my God.
Terrible. I don't know. Maybe they were thinking about just that. They kept showing the button. Maybe it had something. You had Trump in charge of that button. They kept showing that for several times. I can't figure what else that video meant.
I know. I was trying to figure that out myself. I was like,
it's kind of like a penguin butt.
You know how long it takes for a banker to get from the Gulf to.
Wait till you're 50. You'll have the same ass.
It's
right?
like
Probably.
Wait till you're 60. Wait till you're 60. You won't have no ass.
Yeah, when you're Hank Hill,
Only got 4 years left then.
Hell, I look like a bullfrog standing out on his leg. You got no fucking ass.
Baby got back bacon.
All right.
Well, me at 300 pounds, I'm weighing 6'5", 300 pounds right now. 67 years old. I got everything.
Oh my word in hell. This is a funeral. For crying out loud, this is a funeral. This is disturbing. Okay, first the Vegas weddings, now these.
That's awesome.
It's a dead dude, man.
Is that a real funeral?
Yes.
I love
He
it.
got his hands taped to the fucking steering wheel.
Then they're gonna shoot him in space next, right?
Wow.
That's way less weird than going to see a person just lay there in a coffin.
I know, right? You know what the thing is? People walk by and go, "Oh, he looks so natural. Look how peaceful." And it's like he looks fucking dead, man. It's like you go put on a suit and lay down on the fucking couch like this and shit. And say, "Quit that! You look fucking dead, man."
Then they paint him up with that clown makeup.
Oh my god! I
Listen,
know.
you motherfuckers. Listen, I know some of yous. We're not that far departed from. Our grandparents used to have wakes, man. Where the old guy used to die and they had them in the fucking parlor in your living room. And people used to store the fucking booze in the fucking coffin to keep it cold, right? Well, they got shit faced at the wake. Like, look up old wakes, man. I guarantee your grandparents have been to a wake where they got shit faced. And they kept the fucking beers cold on all the booze they kept on ice where you were dead,
Yeah. Well, the whole thing of wake is like they wanted to make sure that you were really dead.
Yeah.
You know what I heard about funeral homes?
No, but you used to be able to have the wake in your own home. The government didn't tell you had to be at a funeral parlor.
Can I talk?
The government had no fucking say. Like, you had the dead body was walked by your buddies and your family down to the graveyard, local graveyard. The government never had a fucking say at what you had to do to your deceased, right?
Well, that was before they started.
Have a license and shit. Like,
that's before they started feeding us the fucking dead people. What'd you have to say, Rocky?
I found out that most funeral homes, they sell you a $20,000 casket, and then once you're buried in it, they dig it back up and sell it again. They don't leave you in it. So they scam you out of buying a $20,000 casket, and then
they're just gonna put your body in the fucking McDonald's bin anyway.
Yeah. Fucking resell a casket.
So this one guy figured it out, and so he took an axe to his casket before they buried it, fucked it all up.
So he came back to life and did it? I know. You were talking about his son or somebody, but the way you said it sounded like the guy came back to life and messed up his own casket.
Somebody.
No, someone who paid for it, that's for sure, right?
Yeah, pay good money for that. You're not reselling it to somebody else. Yeah, good thinking.
I would, if that was true in that story, I don't think they would even cover it up. They just, put that green cloth over to everybody's left and pull it up, then bury it. I mean, why waste your money?
Right.
I can see it happening though. I was watching these crime things. There's this guy been robbing in Kentucky and those states around there, tri-state. He was going and robbing graves constantly. They just caught him about 4 months ago, and he had robbed maybe 30 graves. He was going in there finding the people who died and had some money.
That was the guy for bones. He wanted skulls and shit, man.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what. Also, he was collecting the skulls, and because people want these skulls on the internet, and he was selling them. Isn't that right?
Yeah, he just got busted recently. Yeah.
Yeah, he was wild.
Yeah.
In his house, he had tons of skeleton heads. Skulls.
Benjamin Franklin had a bunch of bones in the bottom of his basement when they dug his
place up. And his house in England.
Yeah.
He was part of the Hellfire Club.
Hellfire's Club.
Yeah.
What is that, Saul?
It was a secret society that was doing some pretty debaucherous, weird shit, man. I think they were doing some OTO shit.
I said all these secret societies, they're sure not very secret. We all know about them. There's the one we don't know about.
You didn't. You had to ask.
No, but it's not a secret. I could look it up.
Doing some Epstein shit is what he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Rocky, you act so much better here than on Float.
God is good. He's alive. Go get our boy. One American behind enemy lines. Wounded, surrounded. We bring him home.
Viper 1-2. Hang in there. We're coming. Coming in danger close. Keep your heads down.
Colonel, let's go home.
Package secure. Heading to extract.
I think that's how it really went down.
That's some funny shit. You remember
Chili Katarnis in the chat said he doesn't think that they're digging up those bones. He thinks they're bypassing the grave and just getting sent to them from the.
Oh yeah, they're taking your shit off to the meat house, man.
Yeah, so that's what Chili Katarnis. I like that Chili Day Con Artist.
There you go.
What a name.
You remember?
You know him, Saul?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's like that's where all the
Chili de Castro.
Billy, that's where all the biscuits, sausages, McDonald's and shit come from.
Yeah, the other guy said, "Hey, everyone knows two heads are better than one." That was Wanda Miss or something.
You gentlemen
comes up with some of your humor.
No, Wanda Mize said, "Who doesn't like a little head?" Like Wanda Mize, I'll give her a little head any day.
You gentlemen have a good night. I'm gonna roll out because I'm beat like a 13-year-old pecker.
Nah.
Real quick, Cubby, on your last video that you put on your channel, that was just showed the thing. What was that about?
Which video?
The one that just showed, a clip from some other video that you just showed the whole thing.
From the NASA thing?
Yeah.
Well, I put like 3 of them out. It was basically just showing like where they were talking about using cue cards. There's one that was they're using cue cards, and another video it was about using the not real moon to take pictures down here on Earth to show us the real thing later on. And then you'll have to just watch it. I don't know.
Okay, I ain't gonna waste Saw's time. Yeah. All right. So just want to know. Thank you.
Yep. I'll check you guys later.
Later on, Kobe. Thanks for coming up, bro. I was looking for something.
I thought Wanda Wise was a girl. Sorry, that's a dude. I'm fucking away.
You remember in Back to the Future they had
somebody in you. Yeah.
Well, Saul, I'm gonna take off too. I sent you my normal 10 already, Saul. So thank you. So let me up.
All right, bro. Thanks a lot, man.
Bye.
Have a good night. Thank you. I also thank you. Let's see, Deborah, for your donation, and also Tamara for your donation as well. Others, I try to go into the thing and leave a note when I get a chance or something like that. But this is the first time when I sat down here tonight. It was the first time I've been in front of this computer since last night. I don't like having to be here in front of this fucking thing all the time. What is that the one about the Dementia Donnie? These are pretty cute.
Well, the Lego guy was in Back to the Future. Remember that? The Lego guy.
Yeah.
Old demented Donnie and the Sharpie. By now, you'll have heard about Donnie's weird, long, rambling story about pens that cost thousands of dollars and how he personally called up the CEO of Sharpie and got him to make Donnie a super-duper special gold-plated, handcrafted custom Sharpie, the best Sharpie anyone has ever seen. And maybe you'll have heard that Sharpie itself came back and said, "Nah, man, that fucker is lying." But he's not lying. He is demented. His brain, which was for much of his life already a pile of mush, is now a rotted pile of fly shit covering the remaining atrophied mush. And if the Sharpie story is nuts, the rest of that cabinet meeting was even crazier. He talked for 80% of the meeting, which is supposed to be about department heads briefing him. He had 12 demented digressions where he couldn't even comprehend what he was supposed to be talking about. When talking about the Kennedy Center renovations, which shouldn't even be cabinet-level discussions, he randomly started talking about the Federal Reserve. When he was talking about the Federal Reserve, he got confused by the Sharpie he was holding. When he was talking about the Sharpie, he got confused and moved on to Gavin Newsom and a train. Then got confused and started ranting about Newsom's dyslexia, which he claims disqualifies him from being president, which is rich coming from a fucking dementia patient. Next, he interrupted Doug Burgum, who was trying to explain gas prices to him, and instead got obsessed with getting a statue in his honor. Then, for some reason, he spent 2 minutes talking about Scott Bessent's glasses. Then he made a joke that he was crazy and should have the 25th Amendment invoked. Then got confused and started talking about Joe Biden. Then he got off track and talked about mail in voting and decided only he could vote by mail and no one else. Then he made up some stats about drug smuggling on the spot. And then while talking about NATO, he randomly started rambling about King Charles having cancer. And then lastly, in the middle of Pete Hegseth talking about the massive world-altering war they started, he got confused and decided to talk about how much he deserves his name on the Kennedy Center. So as funny and stupid as that Sharpie story is, it hides a mountain of deeply disturbing, the story of old demented Donnie and the Sharpie. By now, you'll have heard about Donnie's weird, long rambling story about pens that cost thousands of dollars and how he personally called up the CEO of Sharpie and got him to make Donnie a super duper special gold-plated handcrafted custom Sharpie, the best Sharpie anyone has ever seen. And maybe you'll have heard that Sharpie itself came back and said, "Nah, man, that fucker is lying." But he's not lying. He is demented. His brain, which was for much of his life already a pile of mush, is now a rotted pile of fly shit covering the remaining atrophied mush. And if the Sharpie story is nuts, the rest of that cabinet meeting was even crazier. He talked for 80% of the meeting, which is supposed to be about department heads briefing him. He had 12 demented digressions where he couldn't even comprehend what he was supposed to be talking about. When talking about the Kennedy Center renovations, which shouldn't even be cabinet-level discussions, he randomly started talking about the Federal Reserve. When he was talking about the Federal Reserve, he got confused by the Sharpie he was holding.
Well, that's what got me about that whole fucking thing, because like not more than 5 minutes after that, he told that fucking preposterous story about the Sharpies and shit. Sharpie come out on X and said, that fucking shit never happened, man. What are you doing? What are you talking about?
It's the most expensive Sharpie. It's the most beautiful Sharpie.
No, yeah, they're so full of shit. That's what gets me about the whole thing. Is it, they just go on there and that's why I say I don't trust anything that the fucking government says. I don't trust anything.
To sit there and brag about how you pay $1,000 for Sharpies or for pens, it doesn't matter, man. I'm giving out $1,000 pens to kids who don't even listen. There's kids out there who will fucking sell that pen for $2,000 on eBay so they can eat. You fucker. Like what?
Well, he's got a point in this respect right here. Okay. Do you really need $1,000 pen to sign a fucking document with? I mean, I can see the frugality of it. I can understand that. Have you cut a big hog in the ass by doing that? No. Government fraud, waste, and abuse goes on so bad it's not even funny. But the fact of the matter is that it's just because he got distracted. It's just he can't keep on a train of thought. He has trouble. So there's DJ. What's up, my Goyim?
Yes. Some guy. Guy George.
This is
Guy Arbison.
U.S. military down. Oh, this is. Yeah, here's that downed aircraft. This is, oh shit, I did it again. Fuck, I do this all the time. Hang on. Sweet chariot. I shall remember to not do that. There we go. Now we got it. Now it behaves properly. God damn.
That's C-47. No?
Not anymore. It's a fucking C9,466,000 because that's how many pieces.
That's what should have remained of Flight 93.
Right. The one that made the hole.
Yeah, just a big hole.
Just made a hole. Right in a hole
Just
that was already there.
a big hole with a bit of smoke coming out of it.
Yeah.
And there's your plane.
Nothing more to it.
C-130. Yeah. The man said.
I flew on a lot of C-130s. The C-05 is.
No, you can see where the motor, where the engines were. You can see the fucking what was left over, where the engines were going. It's a 4-engine aircraft.
A C-105.
Yeah, Joe Kent was saying Israel would probably try to sabotage the ceasefire deal too. I agree.
That airplane identifies as a was.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to get off here. So we get on here, talk a little bit about the taco folding on us, and we knew it was going to happen because he was using a bluff. And we all know that nuclear bombs are a hoax. So never be in fear of that shit. It's just a tactic used to get you elevated and then to get you relaxed and to fuck with your brain, man. So
hide under your desk, man.
Yeah. So you guys, thanks for coming up tonight. Everybody out there in the audience, I want to thank you for showing up here tonight too. And DJ, sorry you came up late. But I'm gonna get out of here. D-Man for coming up. We had Chicago Cubby Bear up here. We've had a hell of a show. So I'll tell you what we do next time. We'll be right back. Probably tomorrow. If this fucking StreamYard thing works out, we'll see what happens with that. But as we always like to say, don't forget the Lord loves a working man. Don't trust Whitey. See your doctor and get rid of him because he'll probably kill you. And it's better to shit in the sink than to sink in the shit. So we'll see you next time. Sovereign Soul, Unchained Mind. Good night, everybody.